So you had left the caves underneath Norm's sawmill, went back to Norm. Norm's given you a letter for Torm, the dwarf weaponsmith in the town, who he said was a great friend of his. He sealed up the letter with his personal seal and gave that to you. He's also gave you one to take to Marcus down at the church in town. And then you guys have went to the Machine at Arms. And that's where we left it last week.
Okay, so we should like go to one of those two places. We can separate, or we can all go together.
Well,
both of the letters were given to Darrow.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Darrow obviously, most importantly, wants to go and try and get his axe repaired.
So Darrow would instantly want to go to Torm first then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It goes without saying, I think, but yeah, definitely you want to go there first. Torm's a dwarf. I did mention that, didn't I?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so me will follow Darrow. Want to see more axe?
Darrow Great Axe and the Blark 2 Axe.
Yeah.
I would like to go too.
I guess Breed or Yoneko, that leaves you. What would you like to do while the other three guys go to Darrow? Of course, you can do whatever you want.
Bandage your wounds and go to sleep.
Cool. Okay, so you're gonna get a room for the night. Yeah. What kind of room do you want this time? Remember, you had gold, silver, and copper.
Private room.
You want the
gold one.
The gold one. Okay, mate. It's yours. It's available. You can have it. So that's yours for the night. That comes with the. That's the private room with the bath. Okay. Take 1 gold off your inventory then, mate. That's your room.
Yep.
Again, there's only one of those available in the place, but it was available, so you can have it. That comes with your meal in the morning, etc. Bed and breakfast, you know. Okay, so you other guys are going into town. For the benefit of guys watching, and for you guys that are here in Roll20, I'll pull up a quick map of the town. We're going old school again for a minute, gentlemen. You guys all see the tokens on the map, yeah? You should see all of your tokens plus Torm.
Yes.
On the old school map. Aye, don't worry, Peter. It's just you've seen it's the old drawn map of the town. So
I was looking at it just now, and we're going.
Yeah.
You had Tom's finger in. Basically, I'm now starting. It looks like it's making more progress. I'm now on the laptop. I've decided to settle for Chrome, which means I've shut Chrome on this other machine. It's counted down as far as 7, 6. It looks as if there's a problem with running Roll20 on Edge.
Okay, well, like I said, Peter, don't worry. As long as we have you in Roll20, we can play, mate. My maps are not a fucking thing of beauty anyway, mate, so don't worry about it. As long as we have you here in Roll20, that's the most important thing, man. You can play your character all from here. Anyone can roll a dice, so don't sweat. So you go to. It was just a little bit. Hang on. Yeah, it's just west up one street from the Machine Arms to Torm Truehammers. There's just a few houses in between. You go in, if there is a typical weapon and armour smith in the front, a big one. Lots of work going on, a few apprentices around, people bringing things in and out, very busy place. And a big, burly, grizzled, old looking, but still friendly looking dwarf, like Weaponsmith, banging away on an axe or a hammer or a sword or something. And he looks up and smiles at you as the three of you approach. I guess in the front part, before the shop, the front part, you know, it's all open. It's a yard outside a shop with a roof over the top of it. So in this big area, there's a couple of guys working, and then there's this guy. So there's not a door to go in. You go in from the street. You see it from the street. They're all there. It's out in the open, and then behind this open bit, there's a building. But everyone's out in this front section.
Greetings. You Torm Truehammer.
Greetings, brother. I am Torm Truehammer. What brings you in my establishment today, fine dwarf?
It's my axe. We were fighting these giant ants.
He smiles instantly at this.
And I slipped or something, and it broke against the wall.
I can almost feel the tears welling up in your voice there, Peter, as you describe that. Thanks very much for that. Torm, okay, I guess you brought it to the right place. There's no better weaponsmith you can bring it to. And he looks you up and down, all of you guys, all of you. I mean, you're all fighters. He is a weaponsmith and an armour smith, so you are fighters. So he gives you all a good look up and down, but in a way that you all are very comfortable with, or should feel very, very, very comfortable with, because it's the kind of way that a weapon and armour smith is going to look at a fighter. He's measuring you up, even. But Darrow especially. Oh my god, sorry, I had to come out and push talk for a second. Radar, what are you doing, man? Thank you so much for that. Sorry guys, I'm with you. I just got a big shock because someone's just tipped me loads of money on Twitch. I'll be with you in a second. Holy shit, Radar, thank you so much for that. I have to return to the game. I'll thank you personally later. Right, sorry guys, I got distracted. What was I saying? So yeah, he's eyeing you up. But Darrow in particular, because he'll see, he's a dwarf, you don't even need to say. He sees your armour and he will even recognise you as a champion. Even if he doesn't know anything about your religion, he's going to know the way you carry yourself, the way you look, your pious look, your the proud way you carry yourself. You can tell even from the way he looks at you, he knows a lot about you. And his mannerisms with you are very friendly. And he says, okay, I guess you better show me such the offending weapon then. Let me see if I can help you with that. And he'll look at all of you, and he comes across and he wants to shake each one of your hand. I am Torm Truehammer. I'm a weapon and armour smith here in the town of Machina. Welcome to my shop. Sit down. There's a few benches around where you can sit. I'm gonna go get something. Do you guys like beer? Do you want to have a drink? Actually, hang on. And he runs away through. He scuttles away on his wee dwarf legs, but he very proficiently scuttles away. This guy's very nimble on his feet. So yeah, he says, okay, sit down, and then he's just fucked off, right?
Well, this is nice.
Blood like.
Around you are furnaces, anvils, a few guys working at them. Lots and lots of weapons and armour racks. The big place, very busy. And like I say, a few benches scattered around.
Torm many weapon.
Thank you so much, Radar.
Perhaps
Thank
he
you so
can
much,
help
Radar.
us-
I
help
can't
us
believe
find
you
a
did
way
that,
to
man.
Penetrate the.
And
fences
Rune,
of
thanks for
armor.
hanging out, man. I appreciate you,
I'm
man.
worried
Thank
about
you.
that. If we get stormed, it's gonna be big trouble.
We have won against the ants we have met so far.
While they're talking, I'm going to quickly see if I can fix this thing, and Streamlabs,
But
my
as you know,
filter.
all my healing magic is exhausted.
Maybe we rest.
Or Norma has given this letter to this other priest.
That'll have to do.
On the starting L20 front, I've tried starting it on Edge on this computer, and it's not worked. So I think there's obviously I need to be using another. I need to load a new browser.
Okay, Peter. Like I say, don't worry. We're just looking at an old crappy hand-drawn map at the moment anyway. So after 5 minutes, Tom will come back through.
I've got. It's basically, I stopped the other computer. It's now in on Chrome. I can run with Chrome on either computer, but Edge seems to be not liking the idea of my logging on it when I'm already in on Chrome.
Thank you so much, Radar. Thank you so much, man. Thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. Anyway, in the time you guys take to have that conversation, right? He's going to come back through now. He's carrying 3 huge mugs like the ones they had at the Machine Arms. These big, massive double pinters. And in under one arm, he's got like a huge, full-size barrel of beer, right? And he comes over and he puts the barrel of beer down and he's got 4 mugs because there's one for him as well, obviously. And he hands you all one, cracks open the barrel and starts pouring drinks. And then a wee wife comes through, a wee dwarf woman comes through, and with a big massive cauldron, and she's carrying it like this cauldron would take 4 normal people to carry, and this dwarf woman's carrying it on her own, and it's steaming hot, and you're like, how the fuck's she carrying that? Because it's it'd be burning you or whatever. She puts it down, and she's got 4 big, the same kind of mugs, but it's soup, and it's this big massive soup. She's like, my wife's just made, like, so he says, my wife's just made soup today, and I want you guys to have a drink with me. It's great to see guys like yourselves in town. I thrive on guys like yourselves. And he offers you all drinks of beer and homemade soup.
Thank you. And I say to him, I have a letter here from Norm. I would say Norm's surname, but I can't remember it.
It's Norm Thistleton.
Yeah.
You do. And for me, thank you. Good dwarf. And he'll take the letter from you and he'll crack it open. He looks and he smiles as he sees Norm's seal. He's obviously familiar with it, and he cracks it open and he reads it. Okay. So yes, you better give me this axe and let me get that fixed for you, good dwarf. And you better let me get on that right away. I understand it's going to be a big job.
Yeah. How long will that take?
So you've given it to look at, right? Okay. Right, this is not right. Even if I work on this all day, I'm not even going to do it in one day. Roll 1d4 then, Peter, and that's going to be days, okay? Because it's totally destroyed, but this is one of the best weaponsmiths around. So 3 days. It's going to take me 3 days, I'm afraid.
Or may want us to the ads have stolen. The ads have taken things from his ill.
He looks at you funny as you talk about ants stealing, like.
They he is missing one of his rings, and also there were other supplies taken by them. I think he will want us to fight, to continue our work whilst you work to repair my axe. You have another one
Yes.
that I can use in time.
I know where you're going with this, my friend. Absolutely, I can help you out, 100%. Now, we did give you a look when you were talking about ants stealing things, like a look that said, Like, that's a bit weird, but he's heard weirder. Like, it was only like a very strange look for a quick second, as if to say, that's a bit strange, but yeah, go ahead, I've stranger things have happened. So, and then he'll say, yeah, come with me, right? Okay, so, did you introduce yourself? Did you say your name to him? He'll say, okay, you did. Darrow, Great Axe, I have just the thing for you. Come with me inside. So you go inside to what is the shop. If he'll go inside to what is the shop area of his smith, and you'll see he has full suits of armor in the mannequins. On the mannequins, he'll have big, really nice shields on the wall with cross swords behind big fancy cross swords. Lots of really nice pieces, what you would recognise instantly as special weapons. Like game terms like +1 weapons. You know what I mean? Like all the fancy stuff is up on the walls, and it's really amazing stuff of all kinds of weapons, not just the kind of dwarven weapons you would expect from a dwarven blacksmith. Like he's a trader as well as as a smith. Do you know what I mean? He has a collection, and they're fine pieces. And he'll go up to the wall, and he'll pull from 2 battle axes. And he'll say, yeah, I think this will be just the one for you. And he'll hand you a 2-handed battle axe, very similar in size and shape to the one you had. It obviously like weighted to someone you're built a dwarven. He hands you a dwarven battle axe. Now this thing is very ornate looking, the same if not more so ornate than the one you had, the one that was gifted to you, the holy axe from your church. And it says, now, I'd be pretty devastated if you did the same to my axe as you did to your own, but I guess as long as you brought it back to me to repair, then it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, take this, and take good care of it, my friend.
Thank you, you're most generous. You are a true heart as well as a true hammer.
Oh, well, thank you, Great Axe, my friend. The only condition I require of you is bring it back to me in 1 piece or in 50. So you can't go dying on me. Bring it back to me, one way or the other.
Well, I have a mission still for my church where I do not plan to die before I can carry that out.
I'll give you another look up and down and say, yeah, I'm pretty sure your church is going to be upset if I don't get this repaired as fast as I can. So I'm going to get on that right away. But sit down, go back out, sit with the guys, go have a drink, eat. By this time his wife's been back out with a big massive tray of bread rolls to go with the soup. Now it's been like a running joke in my game about Torm's soup with previous players. Torm's soup is like, or Torm's wife's soup is like the best vegetable soup you've ever tasted in your life. You've got no idea, like better than any of us IRL have ever had. Like it blows your mind, this soup. So if any of you do have it, it's like a mind blowing soup. For some or whatever reason unexplained at the moment, this is like the most amazing soup you've ever tasted. It makes you feel happy, that's how good it is, right?
And compliments to you, my lady.
This soup is this place better than tavern.
Now the little wife dwarf, she doesn't say anything. She has her head hanging quite down at the whole time as she's coming through. She doesn't stop. She trolleys in the beer, or she trolleys in some bread and soup or whatever, and she trolleys it back out. But as you say that, she you can see the wee smile in the corner of her mouth. She doesn't lift her head up at all, but you see the wee smile in her corner of her mouth before she shuttles off away again. So you've definitely pleased her. You can see that, even though she's probably trying to hide it. And if you do go back through and sit down with the guys, Torm will sit down. He will sit down and he will drink and he will eat with you. If you do that thing, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yes. What do I think of the beer?
It's dwarven beer. It's typical for dwarven beer, I guess. I mean, you know it's dwarven because you're a dwarf. It's strong as hell. But for you, it tastes amazing. You think it's brilliant.
Tastes better than next door.
Hi, son.
Out of that pub.
Thanks for joining us.
It is.
Yeah, definitely a lot better. The beer you had at the Machine of Arms was just their standard cheap beer. This is like some really, for you especially as a dwarf, this is like a really good beer that he's give you, and it's a massive barrel. He's brought out He's like, "Oh, drink away, boys. Have as much as you like."
This reminds me of home.
He's got the biggest smile as you say that.
Proper dwarven beer. Where did you ship this barrel from?
Ah, but I brew this myself, my friend.
Ah,
This is my beer. You like it?
ah. It's pity you did not sell it to the machine at arms or the other hostelries round here.
Oh no. This is for friends only, And you see all the young Smith's apprentices, and they're humans, like they're not dwarfs. All these humans, all these Smith's apprentices, all these young men, they all kind of turn round and they smiling and they're laughing, like everyone's in very high spirits. He's like leaning back in his little chair, like got a big bread roll in one hand, dipping it in the soup, and eating away big chunks of food in his mouth while he's talking to you. He's having a great time. He really likes you guys. He obviously works very hard and is any excuse for a good break with him. But you notice all the young Smiths, none of them have took a break. All of them are hammering away hard as hell, and you see probably the biggest collection of hardest working Smiths you've ever seen in this place, even for these young apprentices.
Yes. Well, when we have yes, I am from Rockholm. Have you been there ever in your life?
Aha, yes, I've travelled Rockholm many times. I know the old dwarven kingdom. I've friends there. Yes, my good. That is where you're from. Ah, good sir. Yes, Rockholm, a fine dwarven settlement, an ancient dwarven settlement on the Big Island. Yes, I have been there. That's your homeland. Ah, it's a pleasure to have you here. What do you think of my shop?
Sorry, you cut out there. What do I think of
my shop?
It's a mighty fine shop.
It's like the whole atmosphere of the place is like, it's much better than the Machine at Arms, and this is not even a drinking establishment. But the way you're sitting around with this beer and stuff, this is the happiest you've been in this town. The place almost has a calming effect on you. As fighters, and even it's a chaotic place, the banging and the heat, but it still seems to have a calming effect on you.
It reminds me of home. Everything is built to a more sensible scale than some of these human places.
And he leans back in his chair. Ah, dwarf, you make me nostalgic so. If my business here were not so lively, perhaps in another life, perhaps. But as you can see, it's too good a thing to let go. These humans, they can't get enough of this dwarven quality steel.
Where do you ship the steel from? Do you source it on this island, or?
There's one small iron mine on this island. Hang on, I need to put more music on. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, so down near Elmsmere. Now Elmsmere, I'll show you the town map, the island map later on. Near Elmsmere, there's a mine. It's a small mine, and we buy up 80%. I buy up 80% of their iron. But it's only a small thing. I get also more iron over from Panthea, the big island to the north, from the mines in Silverhall. So you're on the second biggest island. On the biggest island, there is a big spine of mountains, the Silver Spine Mountains, and there's a couple of mining settlements and a lot of mines built into the towns, the mountains there. Now, in times gone by, it was all silver mines. That's why it's the Silver Islands. That's why it's the Silver Spine Mountains. All those silver ores are tapped generations ago. But there's lots of iron mines and copper mines there now. So most of the iron and the copper that goes to the Silver Isles comes from the big island Panthea. That's where Rockholm is. That's where you're from. So he gets his iron from your home island. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry for being long-winded. That's what I meant.
Well, I will mention, presumably in my life I've visited some of these other places, so I will
Yes, these
do
you would.
them and say, oh, I find found that one where the mine is.
So yeah, I'll pop you up on another map for a second then. So you see, let me know when you see that, yeah?
I can see the bottom of the map, which is obviously I have to move up
Yep.
to. I can see Lake Machina. We're at Machina, aren't you?
Yep, you're there.
Yes.
Elmsmere is here. See that one?
Ellesmere was
That's the other
where
town.
he made. I can see there's a mine down below.
And that's the mine.
Yeah.
So that's where the iron in this island comes from. Now, he gets 80% of his iron in this island. Sorry, no, he buys up 80% of the iron that comes out of that mine. Sorry. So he's also getting iron from the big island as well. Now, I need to remember where I've got a big island map. I'll pop you back on there just now. And I have got an island map. If you give me 1 second, I have it in Discord. One second, folks, I'll find this. So that is here. Shit, I don't know how to give it to you guys. So, save image as. Right. Get a quick look in Discord, guys. I'll put it in there for you.
It's good.
Okay, that's it uploaded now. So in the Burning Staff channel on Discord, I've put the picture up that, and I'm also showing it on Twitch to viewers, right? So, excuse the Rizzler packet, you'll know me. So this is the island you're on, Machina and Elmsmere. You see it? Then you've got Panthea's the big one with the Silver Spine Mountains. Silver Hall's the capital city. Stonehaven is the human city. That's the second city of the Silver Isles, and that's where Rockholm is, Stonehaven. Now, for anybody watching on Twitch, I've got something.
All right, so it was a journey south to some port, and then it was easy to come over. Hit that, yes.
So do you understand that, Peter? Yeah. You understand
Yes,
where everything
yeah.
is and that? Cool. And you also see Torsair. Remember the small island we talked about? You see that there?
Yes, Torsia is where I believe I will find the other temple of my church.
Yeah. That's what you were told, anyway.
So, do I hear that he mentions the Silver Hall iron?
Yes. He was talking about, he gets most of his iron from, he buys most of the iron from this island from a man called Garden Tarif, his mine south of Elmsmere. And he also buys the rest of his iron, because that's not even enough for him. He gets the rest of it from Panthea, the big island.
So, may I ask you a question, Master Dwarf? Can you feel a difference in the quality of the iron that comes from Silver Hall?
Compared to that here from, that I take from Garnden, yes, it's better. The iron from the big island is better quality, yes.
does like a piece forged with that iron? How many ants do I have to hunt to afford that kind of weapon?
Well, how much is my friend Norm paying you per ant? And he'll laugh and drink some more beer.
Well, not enough, I guess, for how hard they are to kill. I wanted to ask you, do you know of any way to penetrate their defenses? They have been quite the nuisance, honestly.
He'll look at you, and then he'll whistle for his wife, right? And then when his wife comes through, he'll say to her, "I want to write letters. Bring the stuff through for writing. I'm going to write. Obviously, I need to write you a letter to Norm, but I'm going to write you a letter to another friend in town. So, if you take that to him, he's going to help you out with something. What was your name, little man?" And he looks at the halfling Polly and smiles. He's in high spirits. He'll even he'll put out his cup to chink cups with you. What's your name, little man?
I'm Polly the Royal, sir. Thank you for your hospitality.
Ah, your highness, for it's such a great pleasure to meet you. And he smiles, he chuckles. He's not taking you calling yourself the royal very seriously, but he's not disrespecting it. He's having a laugh about it.
As we try the soup, does it have meat?
No, this one's not got any meat in it. This is just a potato and vegetable soup, I guess.
All right, Master Dwarf.
It probably was cooked.
If I may.
Probably was cooked with bones and stuff. It probably has little slivers in it, but it's soup. It'll be flavored like meat because it's probably cooked with bones and whatever. But no, there won't be big chunks of meat in it. No. Radar, I can't believe
Master
you've done
Dwarf,
that. That's
this soup
amazing.
is
That's
out
my
of this
nephew,
world.
bro.
I've never tried anything like this. I pride myself in saying that my rabbits, my small
Radar.
game in general, just
Oh, thank you so much.
makes
man.
a food
I need to
taste like
concentrate,
royalty.
man. Sorry.
worthy of the tongues of Silveryhole. I would be just so ecstatic if I could bring you some of my rabbits for you to add to your soup and give me your opinion.
Ah, your highness, it would be a great pleasure to cook with your game. Bring some to me and I certainly will.
Well, thank you so much. I shall.
Now he's going to look to Blark, the half-orc. Because he's had a big conversation with the other two of you guys. Blark, he looks at you. Now, he gives you another good look up and down, and he's a dwarf and you're a half-orc, and there's tension there, but after a long, hard look, he smiles. He looks down at you again, he looks at the two axes at your waist, and he looks at your drink, and he kind of shakes his head as if to say, fuck it, and he just starts filling up your drink, and he smiles, and he hands it to you again, your big cup, your drink. Drink, my friend, and thank you for gracing my shop with your presence. Thank you so much for taking a drink and a bite to eat with me, guys. And he goes to chink his glass with you after he's filled up your drink as well, Blark.
Yes, fuck it, yeah. And Blark will drink.
Nice.
This soup very tasty. Blark don't care about taste. But still, thank you.
You are very welcome, my friend. Now, can I have one of the guys sharpen up your axes for you, my friend? And he puts his hand to his heart, and he's making every gesture possible to show that he's, there's no racial tension there because you're a half-orc and he's a dwarf. He's trying his best to be hospitable. And let me fix that for you. And he'll gesture over to one of the boys. Would you take? And he'll look to you guys again. Sorry. He'll look to you, three of you again, and say, "Can I?" Well, not to you because he's given you a weapon, Darrow, and he sees that your other weapon's a hammer. But to the other, in fact, and you because you're using a bow, he's already give you a letter. He's wrote a letter for you, Polly, and he says this is for Rath Singleton at the Fletcher in town, in Machina. I want you to take this to him, and he's going to help you.
Well, thank you so much.
And my big friend, who looks at you, Blark. I'm gonna let me take those axes. So he takes it. If you want, one of the guys is gonna come up to you and he'll hold his hand out as if to say, you can give me those. And he's gonna go and take them, sharpen them up for you. You know, maintain your weapons for you just to save you doing it.
Very nice. Very nice.
So you let him take him. Okay, so a young human apprentice, enthusiastic and buff, full of muscles from banging away at the anvils all day, takes away your 2 axes and you see him running away to like one of those pedal grinding wheel things. I don't know what you call it. I'm not a weaponsmith, but starts sharpening up your axes and you see him. He's really going for it, and you've never seen someone sharpen axes like this in their life. All the while, Torm, he's drinking and he'll chink glasses with anyone that continues to drink. If anyone is drinking, he'll top up their drink.
Yeah, Blark is still drinking.
After 10 minutes, your axes will come back.
What time of day is it?
Be late morning to early afternoon only. I guess by this time you've sat around here for maybe an hour at least. So, at least lunchtime.
Shiny new axes.
Now they're very shiny. They've never been as sharp in their life. If you even touch the edge of that, it's going to cut you, even with your tough half-orc skin.
Now,
So,
I will kill ants in 1 hit.
So each axe, you can write it down somewhere on your character sheet if you want. For that, I'll give you an actual in-game bonus. So each axe, the next attack that it lands, will have +3 damage. There you go. Only for each first attack for each of the 2 axes, you'll get +3 damage on each hit. And apart from that, Torm is just going to sit and drink and eat with you as long as you're comfortable with, and as long as you guys stick around, I guess.
At some point, Arrow will say, well, Norm has, would expect us to be doing more to do our other errands to prepare to fight against the ants.
Okay. Don't forget to give he's give you a letter for Torm. You, Darrow, he gave you a letter to give to Torm, and to Polly, he's given you a letter for somebody called Rath Singleton in the town that's got a Fletcher shop.
Yes, I gave the letter from Norm to Torm earlier on.
Yes, and Torm has given you. He's wrote a letter for you to return to Norm.
Okay. I shan't forget. So are we going to? You can see what's this church I've spotted? Is this the? It wasn't the Church of Pelor, was it? It was the other church.
It was the Church of Cord. His name was Marcus. You were told to go and see. He's the head priest at the Church of Cord. I've moved the tokens down a bit, and I'm pinging it on the map. Thanks everybody for hanging out on Twitch and watching me play Dungeons and Dragons. I really appreciate all of you. Sorry I can't talk to you so much because of what's going on, but
Right,
thank you again, Radar Man. You're a legend.
So at some point, I will thank
Yo, Dave.
Torm for
Oh, I'm
his
so happy you're here, bro.
hospitality.
And he'll graciously accept your thanks for his hospitality. He will welcome you to come back any time for a drink and for a meal. He'll say to your friend Blark, come back anytime, and we'll get those weapons as sharp as they've ever been in their life for you, those axes. Don't you worry. But look after that big axe of mine, and he says to you. But he's in high spirits. He's laughing as he says it when he says to you, Daryl, look after that big axe of mine. Don't do what you did to your own one, man. Come on. He's very jovial for a dwarf.
I'm most ashamed of what happened to it. I will do my best to Look after whatever axe I use again.
Peter, if you rolled that same roll again and destroyed this axe, I would understand if you never spoke to me again, man. That was some terrible luck. You'll never get that twice. Touch wood. So yeah, you see on the map,
Right.
that's the Church of Cord, and like I say, his name was Marcus. The letter from Norm that Norm gave you, that was to go to somebody called Marcus. Oh, nice, Dave.
So
nice.
we head down to the Church of Cord.
Oh, nice, Dave. That's big, but that's big balls things. These guys are level 1.
Did you say the priest there was called?
The head priest, who he's told you to go and see and who the letter is from, is called Marcus.
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 Oh. So we go and look for what seems an appropriate entrance into the church.
That'd be. Now I have a map. I could quickly take a photo and put it up, but it'll not matter just now because it'll be a brief encounter. But yeah, there's a big church with a big graveyard round the back. In fact, you see that on the map? That's what the crosses indicate. It's a big graveyard there. See that?
All right, okay.
Look at my drawing, guys. I'm an just Da Vinci, yeah?
So we go there.
Yep, you'll see the guard station you came past before, but you're coming past a different way this time.
Yeah.
You came down here before, from Machine Arms. And then you went down here, to the sawmill. So this time, you'll have came down probably this way, would be the most... Makes sense, you'd see that bit of the town now. So you've seen... like kind of all the inner of the town now, you've been around all of that, the inner circle. Yep, that's where the Church of Cord is. It's a very beautiful looking church. Big statues of the god Cord.
Yes.
If you go in, there's a few priests shuffling around, carrying big books, carrying big holy looking items, weapons, warhammers, maces, like artifacts, you know?
Yes.
Big high ceiling, big... now this is where I'm not the best DM, I'm not the most artistic descriptive guy, but just imagine it for yourselves. It's big, it's fancy looking, it's ornate, it's a big amazing looking church. Lots of, people running around.
I look for the acolyte who seems to be free.
You see a young priestess who now perception. I'll do the same as Mark. If the three of you that are there can roll perception,
Which will be D10 20 under the average of our...
wisdom and intelligence, yeah. So that'll do it.
That's going to make...
Which are roll per...
So it's just a perception check. So anybody that makes that could instantly see that this woman is, as well as a woman, she's an elf. She's a half elf, so she's got the slight distinguished features of a half elf. You know, that almost the point to the ear that's just a little bit. It's a human shaped ear with a little bit point on it. So you can tell that she's got elven blood, but isn't an elf. She's a half elf. It's not obvious, but you can tell with a bit of perception. She will come up to you. Greetings.
I have a letter here. Greetings, I have a letter here from Norm, and again I've forgotten what his surname is.
Thistleton.
To Marcus, that was the name, wasn't it?
Ah, okay. Cord's blessings upon you, dwarf. And she'll take it. Thank you. 1 moment. So she'll take it away, and 1 minute later, a guy will come through, tall, human, white beard, long white hair, full plate armour. shining, ornate, full plate armor. On one side, big, really fancy looking warhammer. On the other side, the footman's mace, just as amazing looking. His holy symbol is... It's bigger than the holy symbols that all the other guys are wearing. He's the high priest of the church. He comes through and he's a handsome, charismatic man. He's, like I say, he looks the part. And he comes smiling through and he says, greetings, my friends. And he will shake all your hands. He'll offer the handshake. Cord's blessings upon all of you.
And if I may, then I wish you Barrackram's blessings on you.
Thank you, kind dwarf. Thank you. I understand you have something for me.
Yes, I have this letter. We have been working on a problem that Norm has.
Okay, Radar.
Attacking his,
Radar, drive safe. Thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Raiding his stocks and stealing from him.
Again, just like Torm did, he'll give you that look like, that's weird, but I've heard a lot weirder, so... okay. He'll crack open the letter, break the seal, he'll read it. Okay. Yeah, and he'll look at the three of you like, yeah... Okay. Yeah, okay, so... He will call upon one of the younger priests. We need healing potions for the gentlemen. They're friends of Norm. They are employed by Norm on a important adventurer's quest. They are swords for hire, so we need bring out the healing potions, guys. I want. And he counts the three of you, and he looks again at the letter. 8 of the best. And
Is there the fourth? God, who are we missing? Is a young lady who is not with us at present.
Yep. He looked at you and he counted you, but then he looked at the letter again, and then he said, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And he says to the young priest, 8 of the finest healing potions for these fine gentlemen and their lady friend. And he's looking again at the letter to read it, because Norm's obviously explained what's going on. Drive safe, Radar, man, please.
Sure.
For you guys on Twitch, just so you know, I've got push to talk so that Discord doesn't hear me when I say stuff like that. So they don't think I'm silly.
You are most generous, I say.
Well, Norm is a man of great influence in this town, but not only that, he's a great old friend of mine. He will again. He'll signal to one of the other priests. I want something to write with, and another priest will come back and he will start to write a letter. I want you to take a letter to Norm for me. Is that going to be okay? And he looks at you again, Darrow, because you're the one that's gave him the letter from Norm.
Yes.
He says, "I want you to give this letter to Norm for me." Is that going to be okay?
I shall do so.
I hope I'm not confusing you with all the letters, guys. Are you keeping up, yeah? So Norm gave you one for Torm, Torm's then gave you one for Norm, and Torm gave you one for Rath Singleton in the town. Marcus, Norm also gave you one for Marcus. Marcus is now giving you to give one back to Norm. So you have 2 letters for Norm and 1 letter for Rath now. Is everybody keeping up?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're the postal service. It's relevant, don't worry.
Okay. So when we are done here,
Oh, I have a question for Marcus.
Yes.
I would like to go to him and say, father, sir,
He smiles.
I have a question.
He smiles, especially at your fumbling. Yes, my son.
Well, this is a little bit awkward, but I'm not a religious halfling.
Okay, well,
But
as you say, it's a little bit awkward. He'll back away a little bit from the group, and he'll gesture for you to back away a little bit to come away from the group, and so that you can say it a lot quieter if you want to, and maybe not be heard by the other guys.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What is it you want to ask me, son?
Well, I just wonder, is there maybe a possibility that a god may choose to act his will upon a person that is not a worshipper of said god? Does that make sense?
I understand your question. It's a question I hear many. It's not for me to question the way the gods work, young man. It's only for me to wonder and amaze. But the gods do work in mysterious ways. Nothing is impossible. Never rule anything out, and always have faith. And so he's cryptic and mystic with you. But yeah, that's what he would say. Nothing is impossible. The gods work in mysterious ways. All of that patter.
I see. But if Cord were to act his will upon a person, would there be any such sign?
From my personal experience, when something comes directly from a god or the gods, you will know. Yeah, you will know. It's not so much a sign, just you will know.
Yeah, it's more like a feeling, right? Like a burning in your heart.
Something like that, yes. An understanding, a light on in your mind, a warmth in your soul. I don't know. I guess it's different for everyone. I can only talk for myself. But like I say, the gods work in mysterious ways. Nothing is impossible, rule nothing out. Always have faith. Just repeat the same religious pattern. They say to everybody over and over again, I guess. To a certain extent.
Oh, okay. I look confused, but I say thank you so much for your enlightenment, Father.
That conversation is finished.
Uh-huh.
Now we'll ask, these potions of healing you have given us,
Uh-huh.
are they lent us for the mission we are now on?
They are yours. Do not worry about it. Everything is dealt with in the letter to Norm. Those are yours. I require no payment from you.
Okay, thank you. And even if we were to ditch Norm's weapon for Norm and have some of them left, you do not expect them returned?
No, I do not, good dwarf. Those are yours. May they protect you in all your journeys, on all your days.
That is most generous of you and of your church, the blessed God.
I see you, and I see you are a man of faith, a dwarf of faith. All I ask in return is just loan one moment of prayer. Just one little moment. Just give a little side note to my man Cord. When you're praying to your God, just give him a little side note.
Shall.
Well, thank you, good dwarf. Blessings of Cord be upon you.
Thank you. Right, so we've finished here.
Uh-huh. He's given you 8 healing potions. And a letter,
8 healing
a letter for Norm.
letters. So we have a letter to the Fletcher.
And 2 letters for Norm.
So I will ask the. It was I'm just looking at the character names. It was Paulie who was given the letter to the Fletcher, was it?
That's correct.
Paulie, do you wish us to do you wish to visit the Fletcher now, or is that an errand that can wait until this evening?
I guess it can wait. Yes, and I would much rather you come with me. I'm not much of a talker.
In that case, we must find Bridie check that we have been able to lunge ourselves. We must find Bridie and check that she has been able to check if she needs to lunch first, and then we should make haste to continue with our work.
Uh-huh. So yeah, you guys didn't book a room in the Machine of Arms, did you? It was only Breed that did.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so where do you want to go next, guys? It's up to the three of you. And Mark, I appreciate your patience here while the three other guys are away. Is there anything you want to do in the town while you, like, simultaneously? So like flash scene, like they've done this. Is there anything you're wanting to do in the time that they're away doing this?
Nope.
Okay.
She's, like I said, she's recovering from her wound.
Yep. I guess you would eat because you would pass lunch.
And studying her spells. She spelled herself out.
Cool. Well, while they're away, I guess it's passing lunchtime at some point, so you get your meals are paid for with your gold piece room. So you get to eat as well if you want. You've got your bath and you've got your room to yourself, so you can do, you know what I mean. You can get yourself fully recovered. It's still only daytime though. It's still only early.
So is Breed doing anything?
I think she's good. She's just resting.
In that case, we go from Church of Cord up to find Breed.
Back to Breed at the Machine of Arms.
Yeah.
Cool.
Us. And we ask if she is there.
Well, it's up to Mark. Is she upstairs in her room or is she downstairs in the bar? So you guys.
Yeah, she's in her room.
Cool. She's upstairs in the room. So you guys come back to the Machine of Arms, and she's not there. She's upstairs in her room.
So I ask.
Yeah, Mark's living his best life.
I ask whichever member of the family is around.
Mary is at the bar. Mary, the wife of Mark.
Gary. And then I go and knock on Breed's door.
Is it?
I didn't hear that, Mark.
Yeah, I did. She opens up the door. She's wearing a short kimono, hair unbound.
Greetings again, Breed. We have been given potions. I have an axe to use. I think that Norm will be impatient, or may feel justified if he is inclined to impatience. We do not make another sortie against the ants this day.
Peter, just quickly, I'm going to whisper you something in Discord, and that'll be some information about that axe you've got, okay?
Right.
He puts too much store in material things. This will not bode well for us.
It would be dishonorable not to not to accept not to act on what we have agreed, given he sent us on these errands.
Yeah, but he did say that. He did say that it's all right for you guys to go back the next day because he understands that you've got to rest up and heal and everything. He knows the process. So
right.
Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. He's not expecting you back today. Don't worry.
All right. Okay. My misunderstanding. In which case, okay, we shall return tomorrow, and in that case, I will go. I mean, I don't know what time of day I have to pray to my God to get my spells back.
It's an overnight thing, isn't it? It's like it's a full
overnight
rest.
thing.
Same, yeah, not necessarily overnight, but it's within a full rest, just like a mage. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, I will go downstairs again. I will say we will be going to the Master Fletcher. I will inform Bridie that we're going to the Master Fletcher in town because we have a letter of introduction to them.
One of your many letters of introduction. Right, 2 seconds, Peter. You can go ahead. I'm just going to run to the fridge. Go ahead, mate. I can hear you because my headphones are wireless. I just can't reply.
So I will go down and speak to Paulie and say we'll return the combat tomorrow. So do you want to visit the Fletcher now? We should also deliver the letters we have to Norm.
Yep, let's do that. If everybody's ready.
So you want to go see the Master Fletcher in town?
Yes. With however many people want to go with.
Right, wait 2 seconds. That's over here. So 2 seconds, guys.
Is that Wrath?
Breed, are you going this time as well? Is Breed going with them this time?
I suppose.
Okay.
Up there.
You see the map, guys, where you are, yeah?
Yes. We asked for directions. They aren't too complicated by the looks of it, so we should be able to find our way there.
Yeah, just along one road, basically, from the Mission Arms.
Yes.
Okay, again, like Torm True Hammers, it's quite a big shop. Doesn't have the big, like, all the big huge smithing area with the big wheels and anvils and the big furnace, whatever you call it. I don't even know, like, but you know what I mean. You know what a smith looks like. It doesn't have all that stuff because it's a shop, and he's got, like a big long table, and that's his workshop. This big long table, and then he's got a little desk, corner desk. Behind that, he's got, like, his money boxes and whatever, and then all around, you see bows and arrows. It's very much like a bow and arrow shop with a little workshop inside it. And the man who greets you works on his own. There's no one else works in the shop with him. And he's a ruggedly handsome, long-haired, dark-haired human male in his early 40s, maybe late 30s, you wouldn't tell. Smiles as he greets you. Again, everyone that you've met so far in the town's been very friendly with. This guy's the same. Greetings, travellers. Welcome to my shop. My name is Wrath. How may I help you today? And he looks at Polly in particular because he sees that you're carrying the bow on your back. He smiles. An archer. A man of culture, I see. And he looks at you and he gives you a little, like, gesture, a little head nod kind of bow thing.
So I give Ollie a chance to say something.
I look at Darrow like, okay, here I go. Okay. I smile at the man and say, hello, Mr. Wrath. I bring a letter from... I look at Darrow. What was his name?
Torm Truehammer.
Yes. Torm Truehammer.
Why, thank you.
I hand him the letter.
Okay. Okay, so he opens it up again, he breaks the seal, he recognises it, smiles as he sees it. Torm, how was he? Was he in high spirits? And then he starts to read the letter.
A comment on how he showed great hospitality to us. Allowed us to taste some of his brewed over nail, and his wife is a fine cook.
You are happy guys if you've been over. Okay, and he's smiling. He's very happy. He reads. He's like, okay. So he goes behind his little kind of counter desk thing where he's got the like his money box and whatever. Like picture a shop with a desk for a counter, and he's in there, and he comes out with a quiver of arrows. And it's the flight arrows, like the ones that can only. The short bow can only use the flight arrows, same as you use, Polly. And it's a quiver of 20 of them. And they've got golden feathers, these things, right? It says, here you go. Courtesy of Torm Truehammer. Again, a gracious and generous man. These are his gift to you, young halfling.
By the gods.
By the gods. By Torm Truehammer. Not quite the gods, the next best thing.
Wow, thank you so much. I take one of the arrows out of the quiver to look at it.
It's beautifully crafted. So ergonomically perfect, so well balanced. You can balance it on a hair and it's going to be perfectly balanced, this arrow, and it's the finest piece of craftsmanship you've ever seen. He says, I made these myself, these are mine. This is not something I've bought from someone and I'm selling. This is a marksman's arrow, a special arrow. For the sake of game mechanics, again, I'll whisper that to you.
Okay. I look extremely happy and I say, these will put an end to those bloody ants. And as for you, sir, I shall bring you the best bunnies I can get, as a token of my appreciation.
Yeah, 2 seconds, I'm just typing that to you.
Yep. So I shall hunt the meatiest rabbits and bring them to you. Of course, not with these arrows. These are.
Oh yes, of course. Do not use these arrows for rabbits. These are the monster slayers. Do not waste these. Please do not waste these. These are my speciality, my handcrafted ones. Do not waste these on rabbits, good sir.
Of course, I shall use this on ants or perhaps orcs. And I look at Blarg. Just kidding.
Blarg, how do you take that? We can all.
When he laughs, I'm like, please don't kill me.
I think we all detected the sarcasm in the laugh. Nice one, Blarg.
Right.
Okay, Wrath this time doesn't give you a letter. There's no letter this time. But again, he says these are courtesy of Torm. No payment. He's not expecting any money from you. These were a gift from Torm.
Alright then, I guess we're done here. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Singleton.
Okay. Where do you want to go next, guys? Just wanted to blast through that one quite quickly, because we've done a couple of big roleplay encounters with the other guys at the shops. But yeah, Wrath Singleton, this guy's name. Is it Singleton? No, because I'm thinking of Norm Thistleton. I've got it written down somewhere. I'll find it later. But it's Wrath, his first name anyway, the Fletcher. He was a very nice man. He was very jovial and friendly with you again.
I wish to. What I want to do is deliver letters back to Norm, or to Norm's secretary, or whatever the equivalent is.
Well, you had.
So don't have to actually see Norm, but I want to. Being given 2 letters, I want to.
You want to get them to him. You don't want to wait until tomorrow when you go back to see him to do your mission. You want to get them to him today because you have them. Cool.
Yes.
Cool, okay. You want to just do that just now? And are you wanting to go yourself, or are you going to go as a group? What do you want to do?
Well, I will say that I'm delivering them back. Will obviously let people accompany me or not, depending on what they wish.
Okay.
But I say I'm happy to give it. We've seen he's got a secretary or something. I'm happy to give it to them.
Well, he had, remember the annoying nephew Bart? He had him, who was kind of running around. He's the guy who came to find you in the bar. Apart from that, you didn't really see a secretary. You just saw sawmill workers, you saw labourers. Anyway, are you so? I guess the 3 other guys. Do any of you want to go with Darrow as he returns the 2 letters to Norm?
I would go
yeah.
just to keep him company.
Okay, what about breed? And Mark, if I'm not saying her name properly, let me know, dude, because I want to do it properly. Breed, eh? Like roll the R, like Scottish, eh? Breed.
There's the Scottish name for Bridget, yep.
Yeah, so roll the R, like it's a proper Scottish pronunciation, eh? Breed.
Yep.
Not breed, because that's bread in Scottish. Breed.
Right.
Okay,
Is she gonna go with the 3 guys this time? It's Norm they're going. Mark, sorry dude, is Breed gonna go? Yeah, she's gonna go, right, okay.
Yeah, she'll go.
Cool. So the 4 of you, again, you head down to the sawmill.
So if the 4 of us are going, it will be. He may more expect us to continue with the mission. If just one of us goes, it's less likely to. So,
Well,
I'm prepared to.
Peter, out of character, he did mention that he wouldn't expect you back today. So, if you all go back,
Let's say we rest overnight. Unless you're planning anything to happen overnight, we're returning the next day.
No, that'd be
Let someone.
no. If you all spend the night in the machine at arms, there'll be no incidents. You're not gonna get murdered in your sleep or anything. So no, if you want to say it's morning time now, go ahead. That's fine.
That's okay.
So everybody heal 2 hit points.
Well, I can assume
2 hit points
we
because
all
you rested
heal?
in a bed. Mark,
How
take
much?
2. Everybody. Wait, actually, what rooms did you take?
I
Mark, you get
would have
3.
taken a basic single room without a
Okay.
wash.
Okay, so if you took the silver or if you took the copper or the silver room, take 2 hit points just from resting overnight. Mark, your character will take 3 because she took. But you're on full anyway. But she took the expensive room, so it's gonna have much better beds, the nice bath. You've had a much better rest. You can take an extra hit point, even though you're on 9 out of 9. So it doesn't matter. But anyway, because you took that better room, just so you know for future, that was a much better rest. You were gonna get a better heal.
If
So everybody else can take 2.
I find my character sheet, then where do we hide hit points? Down there. I'm now on 12 out of 17. Right.
And back in her adventuring gear.
I will say overnight. I think maybe wait the morning. So, because I don't know, other people in the common room, are they sharing with anyone else?
No, I mean if you buy the big shared room, it's for you and anyone you want to share it with. Or you've got the little crappy bronze piece one. The silver one, you get the big shared room for six people. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, it's small potatoes, man. Take take 1 copper or 1 silver away from your inventory, depending on what you wanted, and take 2 hit points for the heal, for the rest, because they'll give you the same. Only Mark's room, the gold room, which there is only 1 of, and it's single, so none of the rest you could get it. Mark has got the 3.
I will explain before we set out in the morning that I've been given these potions. This is more for aid. And we've been given these potions, and perhaps we should carry, as they're 8 potions, let us carry 2 each.
Well,
And if at any point someone runs out and someone else still has 2,
just
we
move
should
them around a bit. Yeah, okay. So if everybody wants to put 2 healing potions on their character sheet, and there'll be healing potions of 1d10. 1 use each. 1d10.
Yes.
So it could be quite good.
And,
It's a roll, it's hit or miss. Sorry, actually, let me be generous, because he did say go and get me the best healing potions. Let me say 2d6, okay? They're each one use of 2d6.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. I'll try and spot where equipment is on this character. The items of value sounds like a place I can put it. Oh no, there's equipment.
Yep, don't stress it. Anyway, you remember you've got 2 each just now.
I would say if someone has to use up both of theirs,
Then you're going to redistribute, move them around. Yep.
yes. Wasn't seem too keen at the moment in.
So, Darrow, you've got a new axe borrowed.
Yeah.
Breed, you've got your sharpened axes, and on the next hit that they do, they're going to do +3 damage each. Polly, you've got some.
They don't have no axes, she uses her fan.
Blark.
Polly has got some new arrows. Breed, you didn't get anything new, but you've got your adventuring outfit on again. You're looking good.
Yeah, she's got her adventuring gear on and she's got her fans.
For anybody that's just watching for the first time, Mark's character Breed is Oriental styled. She's like half Western styled, half Oriental styled. Like she's grew up half one place and then half another, and she's learned the ways of the geisha, and she uses a little like war fan as a weapon. It's very cool. Breed, but her Eastern name is Yoneko. So we're next, gentlemen and lady. Now you all have full spells again, and just reminder, rules wise, mage, its rules is written. You have to pick what you're memorizing, but for priest it's like Mark. You just pray for the amount of spell power. You've got that amount of spell power per day. You can pick them when you need to use them, like Mark does.
Yes. Okay, well, I shall.
So,
we're ready to.
Sorry, Peter. 1 second, just to remind you as well what I said. Because of your bonus on your character, you get Baruchthrum's blessing once per day as a granted power, and it's a initiative speed of 1. I said 0. It's not 0. It's 1. Initiative speed 1. It's a granted power, so you can use it any time. You don't need to prepare it, but you have it once per day.
And I will be ready to cast it when it looks like we're having a big encounter.
Same effects as bless the spell.
Yes. So I'm ready to head to see Norm and then into the dungeon. I want to give other players a chance to do something else if they want to.
Alright. Darrow is ready. Anybody else want to do anything before we go? I mean, feel free. You have the town.
Always ready.
You have the town at your disposal. I have my notes now. I actually have them. So yeah, if you want to do anything more, you're welcome to. But I feel like it's almost halfway through. We want to get on with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go. You want to go back in the dungeon then? We want to just say, right, you've already taken the letters back to Norm. So we'll go through. Did you already take the letters back to Norm? No.
No, I didn't. So I'll do it on our way.
Yep. Okay, so without role playing that too much, then, so we can get back into the action, back into this mission you're on. He'll take the 2 letters from you, and he says, okay, excellent. I'll have another one for you on the way back up. Sorry about all the running around with letters, but you see, my good friend Torm, my good friend Marcus, we're very, very busy men, important men in the town, and you guys were going in between us anyway. I appreciate you carrying the message. I hope Wrath and Torm and Marcus have all been very good to you. I'm sure they have.
Yes, they were most generous in. Torm has lent me an axe of his own whilst he repairs mine.
That's Torm. He's a very generous dwarf.
We were given 8 healing potions by Mark.
Good show, Marcus. Good show. See, when I call on my friends, good dwarf, they don't let me down. You see that. I'm an important man around town, and you know he flashes the rings on his fingers. He gives it all that. He's quite cocky. At the same time, he's being 100% genuine and nice with you. He is a little bit cocky. So he gives it the, yeah, I'm an important man around town. When I ask my friends for favours, I get big favours. He gives it all of that.
Torm even requested that Wrath grant a favour to Paulie here.
I see that from the letter that you've given me, yes. Torm told me everything, yeah.
Okay, so...
And Wrath looked after you well as well, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. I have the best friends.
His wife is a fine cook. It was good to taste Dwarven beer again.
Ah, and did he give you some of the soup to take away with you? And he didn't, so you don't need to remember. He didn't. I remember he didn't. So at this point, Norm will say to you, that drunken, forgetful dwarf. Right, next time, ask him for a flask. Take a flask next time you go see Torm. Take some of that soup with you. That soup's that's the best meal you can have on a mission like this, on an adventure. You know, that'll fill you with goodness. Torm soup's the best.
Thank you. I will remember your advice.
I know this might seem trivial to some of you, but it's all going to be relevant, don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyway, at any point you want, you can just go ahead and get stuck in. I'll go ahead and move the characters onto the next map. So yeah, remember then, you fought a bunch of ants here. And then when you moved up here, you saw a couple ants down here, which then ran round, and you fought them here. And one of them got away, and it ran up here. Remember, yeah?
Yes. So when we return, obviously we don't know whether a load of new ants will have turned up.
And I guess the bodies would all be gone.
It didn't catch all of them. Guess the bodies
Are gone. The remains of the other ants, they're gone. The ones you fought and killed, they're all gone.
That's the first one.
We'll advance carefully. We'll check at the narrow points to see if there's any hats hidden over to the left.
Over there, Peter, yeah.
No, I meant, because there had been ones which we couldn't initially see over here.
There, yeah.
I'd want to check.
Okay.
So glance there. Well, I didn't mean to move there. It was just look over because
alright.
I've got
Okay.
from there.
Yep.
I ought to be able to see it.
Yeah, 100%. Now, assuming you all are using the same light sources and you're using your infravision as before, yeah, you see, you can get, even with a quick scope around, not looking around the outside, you can see that the place is very much clear. Yeah, this first section is clear.
Again, from where I've now put Darrow, I think I can see over into this next bit. Into this bit here. So having determined there's nothing there, we head down the way that Ant went. We probably need a party order.
Okay. So, go ahead and sort yourselves out into a party order then.
How many people wide?
This passage here at its narrowest, you can still go 2 by 2. Comfortably.
You can still go how many people wide?
2. So, for example, I'm just going to move your guy for you for a second. Yeah, easy enough.
Who wants to be in the front rank?
Frontline brothers. Yes. Woo.
I'm happy to be in the front rank. It's the question is, a halfling may have trouble shooting
No.
over the two of us.
I mean, there's still space around you. Like, it's. I mean, maybe he will.
In
He
that
is a
case,
halfling.
we
But...
have the two axe users in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then the people who you do things more at the range can be behind, and as you say, they can see around us to get a straight view.
Just duck when I tell you to.
Okay.
Duck.
So I obviously can't move other people's characters, and if I
Like that, yep.
there's Darrow, and if can be moved next to Darrow.
Yep. I'll move you on to the next map, guys. Hang on 1 second.
Okay, then yes.
I think it would be prudent to keep it at around 10 feet between the front line and the second line.
Yeah. Easy on that. We're waiting for the new map.
Ah, Nant.
You should be on the new map.
Hold on. So that's as far into the room we can see. It's beginning to open out more. And oh yes, there's an ant.
Yep.
Well, at the moment, whilst it's one ant, it's not yet time to cast the blessing. At the blessing I can invoke mid-battle.
Brutham's Blessing you can do anytime.
Yes, so if it becomes clear that there's several ants, I'll invoke it then.
Okay.
But at the moment, we can just see the one.
Yep. 2 seconds. I'm just going to reveal more maps. I'm just measuring it up. Two seconds, boys.
As we walk through the cave, may I ask Darrow? Sorry, Darrow. How exactly do your blessings work? Do you have to like cast them for a long time? Is it a long prayer?
Ericsson's
There you go, boys.
blessing is very quick, although I can invoke another thing, really. Later. Just looking at the map and seeing something over there, which I'm not sure if it's a creature or not.
Do you see now 3 ants on the map? I think I
See
moved.
3 ants.
Yeah, I moved them up to the token layer. So you'll see 3 ants as you come through. You were following this one. I want you to roll surprise for these 2 as you come through. The ants are not rolling for
Okay.
surprise. Everybody roll 1d10, and the same modifiers will apply. So elves, it's only on a 1. Your dex bonus applies.
I'm just looking for...
Blark, you are surprised for sure.
Is there a surprise roll on the character sheet?
Oh, now that's a good question, Mark. I'm looking just now. Hang on.
At the moment, I can't see it.
I don't think there is. You know.
Well,
Roll 1d10.
what?
I don't think there is a surprise roll on the character sheet at all. So just roll 1d10 and we work it out from there.
1d10.
Sorry, Twitch just moving some DM only information there in case any of the guys are being sneaky.
Lark was
right,
asking me about my God's blessing, and that obviously distracted him.
Actually, you're not surprised.
No, you're not surprised. Only Blark is surprised.
Oh my god!
So, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Roll initiative. And then after we've rolled initiative, it's like 9 minutes to 9, so that's almost our 2 hours. So roll initiative and then we'll have our 5-minute break, okay?
Right.
I really need to go to the toilet and I'll probably grab a
Well,
snack.
I didn't remember where the initiative is on the character sheet.
On the weapons table. And for a spell, it's on there as well. 2 seconds, I'll bring the thing up. What's the weapon speed of a battle axe, Blark? 7, right?
7. Yeah.
So I'm putting in your second attack. Polly, what's the weapon speed of your short bow?
5.
Okay. Put your second shot in the turn order.
My axe's weapon
Eagle and enemy
speed.
turn tracker, please.
Sorry, Mark, say again, please.
Enter the turn tracker.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 2 seconds, I see it.
It's a D10 plus. It's a D10 plus our weapon speed we're rolling,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Remember, your +1 on that weapon, that is -1 to the weapon speed as well. But your table should be already set up for a +1 two-handed battle axe. You would just have to change the name within it.
Yes, I was trying to spot where the initiative roll. It's the one next to speed.
Yes,
I roll.
yes, it is.
Yes.
I don't think I put the speed. I think I left the speed at the standard speed adjusted for my weapon style.
No, I think we had it. We did have it adjusted. I remember, because it's only 6 for a two-handed axe.
That's because I've got two-handed weapon style, which gives me +3.
So does
Yeah.
does it go down? Yeah, but it's already, so it goes down to 5 with the +1. Is that what you're saying?
Two-handed battle at two-handed battle has a speed factor
I
of
think
9.
it goes-
Right. Yeah. So 9 +3 for your specialization +1. So it goes down to 5. You're right. Excellent. That's fixed. So yeah, roll the dice next to the 5 on that character sheet at speed. Remember, click your token first for it to come up in the sheet. Okay, I can add it anyway. Alright. Alright guys, now I'm going to roll... I'll do the ants just on the same turn again. Alright, so turn order's ready and it's 5 to 9. Now, it was Blark who was surprised this round, wasn't it? So
Yes.
although they're in, you won't get your attack this round. But right, so we've got everybody's rolled up for what they're doing. Breed, what were you doing actually in this round? A spell.
Initiative roll.
Sorry.
I had a crappy initiative roll.
Yeah, was it a spell? Is it a spell you're casting? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Everyone else is on weapons, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Right, so at this point, guys, we'll take a 5-minute break. Everybody can get to the toilet, get a drink, get food, whatever they need to do. If you're more than 5 minutes, it's cool, we'll wait for you to come back, but we'll all congregate back here in 5 minutes. Gentlemen, it's been great so far, the first half of this game. Looking forward to getting into combat for the second half. There you go, guys. Now, I'm sorry, but I'll get you to roll initiative again so that I want to see if it works this time. It should work. Everybody should see everybody's name within the turn order this time. So,
Yes, I do see everybody's name now.
so
You
anybody,
want us to roll initiative again?
yeah. So anybody that got good rolls and gets a shit one now, I'm sorry. Anyone that got a shit one now and gets a good one now, happy days. But yeah, roll again. See if it all works. Does Blark's name come up in the turn order for everyone? Does everyone see that? Yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
And where we still have to go to our character sheets to roll initiative, don't we?
Yeah. Click the token first, so that it automatically goes up onto the turn order when you do. Yeah.
And
What sort
it
of?
looks like my token's being clicked on. So
Polly, can you remind me the weapon speed of the short bow again, please?
5.
Excellent. Breed, if you could roll again.
I did 6.
Sick.
That's with the plus. That's with the +1 for speed factor.
Is that better or worse than before? It's better, eh?
Just slightly better.
Cool. Now, I've got Polly, I've got both your attacks. Blark, I've got both your attacks, even though you don't get 2 attacks this round. Darrow, you won't get 2 attacks this round, so I'll leave it out for now. Bleed, you're doing a spell. Right, everybody is ordered in the turn order. We are ready to start the combat. So
I
everybody,
wanted to invoke the blessing.
you're doing a spell,
I
yeah?
lose my attack.
If you wanted to do the blessing, would you lose what? Sorry, Peter. Could you repeat what you said?
You said that Paraclone's blessing was a 0 thing in
No, sorry, a 1.
action.
I did say 0, but I meant, in retrospect, I meant 1. So before you've used it, I did say again today that I'm correcting myself. Not 0, 1. Initiative 1.
But can I do that and attack?
No, it'd be the same as using it as a spell. You could do it within a round, just like a spell. Just like a spell. So no, you'll not get an attack. No, you wouldn't get an attack in the same round. No. If you were, if you had came in here and you had surprise round on the ants, then yes. But no, you've had to roll surprise. So combat is starting now. It's instant. You are now in the combat round. So if you cast that spell or use that,
Okay.
granted, then it's the round.
Yes, right. Okay.
So we're ready. So Polly,
Yes, sir.
let me just double check what's in this room. Make sure I've not missed anything out. No, we are good to go. Polly, you see what you see. The 2 ants very close to you and the one further back. The one further back is facing that way and it's running in that direction. That one. These 2, they're looking at you and coming at you. Not you personally, but the 4 of you.
Alright then. I will point at them and say, arrows! I mean, ants, there!
Okay. Now, are you using your +1 arrows here?
Yes, I would like to try them.
Okay, so put the +1 in just in the situational modifier, unless you've gone ahead and made a separate row already on your character sheet for the +1 arrows. Just use it in the +1 situational modifier.
Okay. So I want to attack the ant on the left.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Twitch. I will try and fix that green screen a little bit. I understand it's not looking the best.
Oh, that looks like that'll hit.
So that hits a 0.
Yeah, that's definitely hitting the ant, and that was this one.
So
Roll your
I roll the damage.
Yeah, roll your damage for that, please. Now, regarding what we were looking at before with the names showing and stuff, what do you guys see on the ant when you see the ant? Do you see the 3 circles that I see, or is that just me?
No.
You don't. That's good because I want to just see them. I don't want you to see them. The guys on Twitch will see them if they're watching me. The guys on Twitch will see that, but you guys won't see that. That's perfect. That's what I want.
Ollie, did you include the +1 damage?
Not on the damage, I'm dumb.
So anybody that's
But on the
anybody that's
attack roll,
watching
yeah.
on Twitch, the players don't
So
see
it's
these
6
numbers.
damage and not 5.
6 damage, okay. So one of your arrows you got from Raph, that goes stinging into the ant, and it buries itself deep well into the ant, like puts a big crack into its abdomen. Now, those arrows you don't get back. Those +1 arrows, when it's used, So take them off your character sheet as you go.
Alright.
That ant looks like you've almost killed it with that shot. It's in a very bad way. It's stumbling back. You know what I mean? It was coming after you quite aggressively, this giant ant. For anybody that's just watching, these are 2 to 4 feet giant ants coming at the guys. So that was Polly's attack. Breed, you are casting a spell, is that right? Mark, what was Breed doing?
Casting magic missile, but it's going off as a second level mage. No major change there except for range.
That's right.
1d4
1d4 plus 1 damage, automatic hit. On the right hand one. 4 damage on that one, yeah? So Breed cast the spell. You've seen her cast it before. It's magic missile. She goes. She mutters a little incantation. She does little movements with her hands.
Yep. At the end of the movement with her hand, she flips the fan open and
Oh, she shoots them with her fan. She has the fan in the same hand, so it's like she shot it out. It looks like she shot it out the fan, and the fan flicks out.
she cracks. Yeah, she gestures and then after the spell's gone, she pops open the fan with a loud crack.
Nice. So, okay, so a bolt of magic energy shoots across the short distance and blasts into this ant. Again, this one takes a stumble back, but it's still coming. But yeah, you seem to have seriously hurt that ant. So, being the next on the turn order is the giant ants. I am going to do I'll do them clockwise, okay? So this one ran away out of sight. Did that go out of sight on your map, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it did. And to the grey.
For Twitch viewers, you'll see the fog of war that I have. This grey section, this darker grey section, they don't see. These things, they don't hear me now. Those things that are greyed out, they don't see also. Okay? Right guys, so clockwise, so this one. run and attack Blark.
Oh no.
Ooh, what's Blark's armor class?
Ah,
3. That's a hit. So, okay, I'll roll damage.
Just hit.
Takes a bite through your armor and into your skin. Couple of ant teeth, whatever ants have, holes in you. 3 points of damage.
Ugh.
The next one sees you getting bit by his friend, and he's going to come and attack you as well. Oh, and another one bites into you. Oh, this time he gets a real chunk out of you. This time he's took a piece of you with him. 8 points of damage this time. That's fucking 12 this in that. 11 in that round, mate. So that's the ants this round. So next it's Polly with your with your second shot. Because you're standing still, you get 2 shots per round with that short bow.
Alright. I will shout, No, Blark!
What?
Perfect answer. What? Right, let me check the armor class. That's not a hit. That one bounces off the, like you've seen before many times. The arrow hits. Yeah, it does hit the ant, 100%. You hit it, you're on target. But it chinks off its external, its natural body armor that it has. Fires away ricochet somewhere. No. It's a hit, but it's not a hit. So yeah, miss. Darrow is next. And Darrow, you were using that... oh, you're attacking with the axe. Okay. Go for it.
Yes.
Good luck.
So he's now able.
Thanks everybody on Twitch
He's now
watching.
got that ant within striking range, and I roll.
Sorry if I'm not attentive to Twitch
Well,
chat.
that's the hit.
After Dungeon Master, it's hard to do both. But I appreciate that you're all here. Thank you very much.
No situational modifier.
Now that is a hit. That one sinks in. Let's see what kind of damage you can do with that. With your new lone dex.
So it's damage SM.
Yes, they're medium.
I'm just get that on whether the +1 damage is incorporated.
+1 is on the sheet, yeah. Because it's the same rules as your other axe. I just changed the name within the sheet, that's all.
Strength bonus is +1. Miscellaneous bonus is +0.
Yep. You don't need to add
see
anything.
how it actually.
Chinks off of the bud again.
It's got +1 times 1. I think it. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Everything's in there. Like that's. It's all good, Mark. That's all good, isn't it? You see that roll?
Yeah.
Yep, you're all good there, mate. So that one, yeah, chinks off this.
So hopefully that ad having already been shot, may not be much of that ad left.
There's not much of it left, but you've not managed to hit it with that. Now,
Not managed to.
3.
Sorry?
He.
Oh yeah, he hit it. Sorry, yeah. I'm looking at. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm looking at the 7, and I'm thinking armor class. Yeah, that's the damage roll. Sorry, yeah. There's nothing left of that axe. Peter, I apologise, mate. I'm sorry. That's me being stupid, looking at the wrong thing. There's nothing left of that axe, mate.
I hope it's nothing left of the ant.
Not yeah. That again. That's me being stupid. There's nothing left of the ant. I apologise.
Yeah.
I had just picked up on that. I was just about to correct myself. Yeah, sorry. Buddy, I'm sorry again. You know me, man. We get it done eventually. Yeah, there's nothing left of that, and you smash it into bits with that axe. That axe you've borrowed from Torm, that's done a great job. R.I.P.
It's obviously not as good as my holy axe, but I'm satisfied with it.
Glad you're happy. Right, now, Blark was surprised, so he's not getting those attacks this round.
Oh,
So put him back where he was. Oh no, he was there, wasn't he? The ants came to you. Okay, so it's another round. So does anybody want to do anything different this round? And Blark, what are you want? You're using your axes, yeah? So I'll give you the
I'm
initiative.
getting
Yeah.
two gold this year.
You get 2 this round,
I will
so
kill you.
I'll add 1 for you, Peter. Right, so you just need to add the weapon speed of the axe, which was 5, wasn't it?
Which is 5.
So you just change that to 16. Hit enter. Mark, is Breed doing anything different this round? She cast Magic Missile last round.
No, she's not. She's gonna do it again.
Magic Missile again, right? Same initiative then, if it's the same spell. That's cool. Polly is doing what this round?
Just shooting with the +1 arrows.
Okay, so I'll just reorder the initiative. That's us for this round. So, round 2. Polly, you're shooting. Go ahead, mate. Everybody that's watching. Polly, who is played by Javi. Blark is played by Guido. They are 2 guys that know each other, friends from Argentina. You all know Mark already. He's from the States. Peter, if you watch me play D&D in Mark's game,
I thought
Yes,
you were
yes,
he's
just
from
gonna
England.
say,
You can tell by
don't
his-
worry, fellas. I'll take care of this one by myself.
Oh, I like that confidence. Nope. Again, but only just chinks off its natural armour. So, Breed. That 1d20 that you're rolling, that is her wild surge you're rolling, right?
Hard to see for level variation. Yep.
So
And it's
for it-
still like a level mage. So again, nothing really changes except for the
it's
range of
longer
the spell.
You don't need it. It's just 1d4 plus 1 damage, yeah? So,
Yep.
so for the viewers, he's doing the same thing again, that magic missile spell.
Minimum damage.
Minimum damage. But, Mark, good news is it was enough. It had 2 hit points. So boom, fried it. Your magic missile spell flies that giant ant. Now, in the turn order, it's giant ant worker next. You don't see any. Remember that one ran out of your sight? Polly.
Yes.
You won't get your second shot because there's nothing in sight. Darrow. You rolled for your axe, but there's nothing in sight. Obviously, you can change to like moving around or whatever.
Nothing inside. I will move forward a bit
Uh-huh.
and have a look around.
Let me
So
reveal a little
I'm
bit, Matt. then.
wanting to
Now,
check.
Wait a second, Peter, because
Hold on, that's not the digital slope, is it?
wait a second, Peter, because that bit you're going down, wouldn't be a slope. That bit is more of a drop. So there would be some sort
Right.
of rolling or something if you wanted to get down there. So if you want to stop there for a second and let me reveal, and like
Yeah.
the map, and then tell me what you want to do from there. Hang on 2 seconds. So, you should just about see the ant sticking out, yeah?
All right. That's a new one coming, is it?
You can't tell if it's the same one that ran away or if it's another one. Remember one ran out of your sight?
Yeah. I'll say an ant ahead.
Yeah, and you've only
No, I
used up a
also
little bit of
want-
your movement, remember?
I'm wanting to check if there's an ant down here.
Yes. Okay, so if you bear with me a second, turn your character round and move him back a little bit. And roll for surprise for me, please, Peter.
Even though I was checking for something there, I'm not. Oh no, that's about. It's D10 in this
D10,
edition,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yep. But you're only surprised on a D1 here because you were checking around, you were looking around. But I still want you to roll surprise.
Oh, I rolled 5 out of D10.
Yeah, so you're not surprised. Turn your character round though.
Yeah.
And you should all see now, I think.
There's 3 more ants there.
Do you see on the map 1, 2, 3, 4?
4.
Yes.
And do you see the other thing there?
Yeah.
You see.
And
Probably.
Now, what you see, Darrow, I'll describe it to Darrow. What you see, now you are approaching cautiously, so you're not surprised. What you see is a giant scorpion, huge, like 10 feet long.
that's what that is,
Well,
it?
Yep, a giant big ass scorpion, and 4 big giant ants. Now these big giant ants are visibly bigger than the other ones that you were fighting already.
Right. What I would be wanting to do this, because we're broken out of the initiative, have we?
Well, no, all you've done is move since, and we're still within the initiative because the 2 ants died within this second round of initiative, and then we got to your turn. You've moved a little bit and you've seen this, so we are still in the initiative tracker.
Right. So I've got 2 attacks this round, potentially. Can I sacrifice one of the attacks to Barak Thran's Blessing?
Because it's a granted power, I'm going to say yes. If it was a spell, no. Because it's granted power, I'm going to say yes this time, yes. Okay. 100%. So, because it's slower than your attack anyway, and initiative speed, yeah, I don't have any problem with that, so. You cast Bless. Everyone around gets the effect of Bless, which is +1 armor class, and +1 to your attack rolls, and +1 to your saves. Is that correct?
That makes it equivalent to a prayer and not a bless.
Oh, sorry, no, whatever Bless is, it's the same, it is the same as Bless.
+1 to attack.
+1 to attack and what?
Yes, +1 to attack, +1 to armor class. Allies only, not in melee combat. Prayer affects everyone. Allies get the +1 bonuses to attack, armor class, and saves, where enemies get the revert, the -1 to attack.
That's right. Okay, so
8
yes,
armor and save.
same effects as Bless, everybody.
Oh, it does all that on bless.
Plus it is +1 to attack and to armor.
Yeah.
Okay, it's more powerful than it used to be
I'll quick double check. Hang on.
compared with first edition.
I'll check. Hang on 2 seconds. Just to be sure. I've opened the wrong tab. Hang on.
+1 to say friendly creatures are
Oh, Mark's got it. Mark's got it,
the
folks.
caster makes creatures and saving throws against crit by +1. Attack rolls by +1. Only those not in melee.
We're not in melee, any of us, this second.
No. Because
Exactly,
the
so
two
we
ants
got
you're
that.
fighting are dead, so you're all going to get it, yes. Upon uttering the bless spell, the caster raises the morale of friendly creatures and any saving throw rolls they make against fear effects by +1. Furthermore, it raises their attack dice rolls by +1. A blessing, however, affects only those that are not already engaged in melee combat. The caster determines at what range up to 60 yards you will cast a spell. At the instant the spell is completed, it affects all creatures in a 50-foot cube centered on the point selected by the caster. Thus, affected creatures leaving the area are still subject to the spell's effect. Those entering the area after the casting is completed are not. There you go. There's a second type of use for the spell, but that's it. So yeah, effect of bless on all of you.
So, am I able to step back? Do I have any movement left? Am I able to step back a bit?
You've used up less than half of your movement, yeah. Well, no, you've used up less of your half of your movement, and then you've cast a spell-like ability, so no. No, that's you now.
Okay.
So you're there, yeah.
So, I'm doing that and say, or against Scorpion.
Okay, so you shout that, and within initiative we're still on Black with his first attack. So Black, you hear Darrow shouting about 4 big ants and a giant scorpion. What are you gonna do?
Ah, finally! Can I move?
Yes,
up to
you can move up
ants?
to half your movement rate and get your normal attack rate. So yeah, you can get up to them and
Okay.
get your full attacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I will do just that.
You're going for the ant or the scorpion?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see him still, but okay, I will move.
When you get to there, when you get to there, you'll see what's there.
Mm-hmm. Do I see if the ants are attacking the scorpion?
They are, yes. The scorpion is fighting with the ants.
Okay. Maybe let them kill themselves. I don't know.
You're gonna stand back and watch them fight?
Me want to attack, but I don't know. I think I will help the scorpion.
As you say, me want to
attack.
attack, but I don't know. You see, like, the ants, some of their ants, their heads will stick up for a second and kind of glance at you, and the scorpion does as well, but they're mid-fight, but they're well aware of you. You can see that even with their animal intelligence, that they've noticed that you're there when you've been saying that. They haven't, none of them have moved away from whatever they're fighting, they're all still concentrating on what was going on. But they do know you're there.
Okay. I think we have to kill them now. I will attack this ant because I want to use my super attack.
Okay. Now, you've not got enough, you're not enough behind it to get a rear attack bonus, and it's well aware of you, so normal attack roll.
Okay. Give me a second.
You get +1 for the bless.
Yes, so in the miscellaneous,
Okay.
put the +1.
Do I get 3 of the attack on each axe?
No, that's damage, and only if you land a hit. So wait until if you land a hit, it's +2
Okay.
damage.
It's +1 to hit, not +1 damage.
That's right. But he's got +3 damage if he hits. Now that hits, so roll damage, and this is +3. Now remember, this is your right hand, so that axe doesn't have that +3 anymore. It was a one-time thing. This other axe, your second hand, your left hand, remember, this axe still has that on its first one. So that's it. Did you add +3 on that, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. That ant bleeds and cracks open in mid-fight with a giant scorpion as your axe sinks into it and bursts it half open. Yeah, you've done a lot of damage on that axe. On that ant, sorry. I keep saying axe instead of ant. On that ant with your axe. And yeah, but although this ant is a lot bigger than the other ones you've been fighting, it is a lot bigger. Now, we move on to Darrow. Sorry, no, we don't have you because you did your bless. Blark, you have your second attack. This is your left-hand axe. If this hits, it has the +3 damage.
Okay. This ant is still alive.
Oh yeah, the one you
Right.
hit, it's still alive, yeah. You've hurt it, but it's definitely still alive.
Okay, so I will attack it again.
No, that's not going to hit it this time.
Hmm.
But your axe still has that super sharpness that it got from Torm's apprentice. So until you hit it, it has that +3. That's your left hand, remember. Now that's the end of the round.
Okay.
So we decide what we're doing this round, and then we possibly have a third attack to add for Blark if you're using your 2 axes again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the case? Are you going to use your 3 attacks
Yes, I
this
will
round, yeah?
kill them
Okay.
all.
So
Yeah.
okay, hang on. So for anybody that's watching on Twitch or whatever, or for you guys playing, this is a house rule. The way I do second attacks and third attacks, what I'll do is I'll add on the weapon speed. So his weapon speed is 7. So therefore his first attack with his roll was obviously 6 plus 7, 13. So I add 7 to make it 20 for his second attack, so his third attack will be 27. Darrow, you've got 2 attacks there, but you'll only have 1 if you're using your axe. Is that what you're doing this round, or would you like to do something else, mate? Peter?
How badly damaged does Blark look? He looks most of the way down, doesn't he?
Blark. Yeah, you can see his health bar now, can't you? You should be able to see his health bar. He's pretty hurt, like. He took a couple of hits there.
Oh, I forgot to ask, the potions, can we drink them mid-combat, or how
No,
does that...
well, no, it's an action.
Ah, okay.
So now at the start of the round, this is when you would decide if you're going to do that this round.
No, I will not.
Okay. So, Darrow, what are you wanting to do this round? Blark is going to use his 3 attacks.
To be Blark trying to cure him.
Okay, but wait, don't move your token just now. We wait until the... Okay, so if you roll a new initiative for me then, if you can roll an initiative for the Cure Light Wounds. Because you're changing, we'll do
And I'm just
yours again.
asking time for Cure Light Wounds,
I think it's 1.
which is 5.
Oh, it's 5, okay.
So, you want me to... So basically...
Roll again. D10 plus 5.
Want me a new initiative even though it's the same modifier?
Yes, because it is a different action. Yeah, 100%. Even though it's the same modifier,
I will roll,
you're doing something different.
I will roll you axes thing because that
Yep,
gives the
that's
right
fine.
modifier.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. So 9. Okay, so I'll take your second one out because you're using a spell this round. Mark, what is Yuneko doing then?
Ready to go in a defensive.
She's going ready to go offensive, so she's pulled out the fan, ready to go again, eh? I like it. And Polly, what is Polly doing this round?
So, can I infer what is happening to the left of this wall?
You can tell that Black's fighting something by the noises, by what Darrow shouted, and by the noises. You can definitely tell that Black's in combat, and Darrow shouted what Black is in combat with. He shouted scorpion and ants. So, you know what's going on, you haven't seen it.
Alright then, I would like to move and then attack that way.
Now, you still get half your movement and 2 shots, remember, because of your specialisation in missile weapon style.
Alright then. So,
Your movement
would
rate
I
as a
be able
halfling
to-
is 60, is that right? So you can move up to 30 feet, Mark, or somebody correct me if I'm wrong. You can move up to 30 feet and get his attack rate. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I will be fine then.
Yep. Yep. Cool, man. So move where you want then. Well, no, sorry, that's what you're gonna do. Yeah. So everybody is ready, initiative-wise. Everybody is rolled. Actually, no, I've not rolled for the ants.
Monsters aren't on the initiative table.
Yeah, I need correct. Sorry. One moment, I'll have those. Yeah, you see them?
Yeah.
Cool. We're ready for the round. Polly, it's you first.
Alright then, I will move 30 feet first.
Cool. And you still have your full attack rate, so you still get 2 attacks.
So
You can actually
I'll
move your full movement and get 1 attack. No one else can do that.
because I'm good. I'm really good at this. So I see that Blarg is fighting that ant, right?
Yeah.
I want to shoot at that one.
Cool. Wow, critical hit. Okay.
Yeah,
Now.
it's the blessing.
Roll a 1d4, and if you get a 4, it's triple damage. So it's just double damage.
So I roll the damage once, and then we double
Roll
it,
it, just
or I
roll
roll
it. Roll,
twice?
no, roll it and I double it. That's how I do double damage. Not everybody's the same. Nice. So that's 12. That RIP ant, was that your special arrows again?
Yes.
Nice. So remember, mark it off your sheet, because those you're not getting back. They're once they're used, okay? But yeah, that ant is dead. Well done, Polly. GG. It's now Breed, who was attacking with a fan, if I remember correctly. Now you've got...
Yeah, the paper.
Oh, that's right. She's got her weapons out. She's in defensive mode. That's right. She's not actually going to attack. Correct?
That's correct.
Nice. Okay. So
Moving. A lot.
this ant up here, yeah. So now this was the worker ant, and those big ones are the warrior ants. Okay. So this worker ant up here, he's just shuffling around a little bit. Actually, he's not moving. Okay. Not moving in any sense more than he's shuffling around. That means it's the turn of these giant ants. Now, these giant ants are attacking a scorpion. I'm going to have to roll hits for them. I'll just check the scorpion's armor class. So, I'm going to roll a few hits for sort of a few ants, or a few attacks for a few ants anyway, if you bear with me a second. That one misses. So the second one, fumbles. So this second ant misses its attack next round. The monsters I don't give the super fumbles and super criticals to. That's only for player characters. You'd be happy to know, Peter. They can't do a super critical hit on you, so you don't have that double chance. Right, and now the third ant. bites into the scorpion
That might hit.
for 5 damage. Next, it is the turn of the huge scorpion. Now, the scorpion's got 3 attacks. First of all, it's going to attack with 1 claw at this ant. Bear with me while I just do all the rolls, but it's monsters. And he hits it. For 2 damage. With his second claw, he's going to go for the ant on the outside. One closest to that claw. And miss. And with his stinger, he's going for Blark.
What?
And he hits him. Now, save versus poison. Roll a save.
Sorry?
Roll a save versus poison, please. Blark. Indeed.
What do...
It's on the character sheet.
Yeah.
You're unconscious.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And roll 1d6. Oh, hang on. So that's your poison damage 3. I need to roll actually the damage from Stinger. I've not yet rolled that. Bear with me a second. So you take a total of 5 damage. 2 from the Stinger and 3 from its poison, but the poison has rendered you unconscious. Almost instantly.
Stupid scorpion.
And roll another 1d6.
Me,
Yeah, you please.
1d6.
Yeah.
Good.
You're unconscious for 3 rounds of combat.
Okay. Huh.
Okay. So, that's the huge scorpion's attacks. Next it's Darrow. And you are using your axe this round, is that right, yeah? Oh no, you were using a different spell, weren't you?
I was going to cure him.
That's right. You're doing heal on Blark. Okay.
Am I able to hold him back as part of what I'm doing?
Yes. At half movement rate, so your movement rate being 60, I'd say you can use 30 feet of movement between getting him and getting him back, yeah.
Get him back close to where I'm on the map. No. So... yeah, so basically I haul him back close to where
There
I
you
am
are,
now.
yeah.
So if we can move his character, and I will roll the D8 score.
Nah, you wouldn't be able to do the spell as well in the same round. You'd be able to use your round to grab
No,
him and
well,
attack and pull him that far, or use the spell.
I think getting him out of danger was the first priority.
I'm supposed to be neutral, but I would tend to agree. Polly, what are you gonna do? You're shooting,
So,
right? Oh, that's your
yeah.
second. It's your second one, isn't it? Your second shot. So what are you gonna aim at?
Oh dear, I'm in a bad position. I will aim at the scorpion.
Alright, go for it. Now, you are behind that, and even though it's aware of you, it's deep in combat with these 3 ants in front of it, so you do have the bonus for being behind.
How much is that?
Let me double check. I can never remember if it's +2 or +4. 4. Mark does +4, but I can't remember if that's Homebrew or rules as written.
I think normally it's +2 and it's
Yeah.
+4 for thieves.
Yeah, it's +2. I'm just trying to remember where it is. It's like combat modifiers. Here we go. Rear attack +2. Yeah, it's +2.
So I've got +1 because of the +1 arrows, +1 because of the blast, and +2 because of the backstab, right?
Correct. You've got +4 in your situational modifier. And that will hit it. Roll damage. And you've got +1 in the situational modifier here. Boom!
Oh yeah.
Boom. So, you sink an arrow deep into somewhere in the back of this scorpion, somewhere tender anyway. The blood's spurting out of it in a bad way. You've badly injured that scorpion. And that brings us to the end of your attacks for the round. Blark now has 3. Half movement and 3. So you can oh no,
am I
sorry.
not-
Yeah, you're unconscious. Excuse me, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a new round. Does anybody want to change their actions this turn? Darrow, you had rolled previously for Cure Light Wounds, so if you want to do a Cure Light Wounds, you don't need to change, but if you want to do anything else, I would get you to change.
Still wanting to cure him.
Okay.
I might want to use my potion to put my initiative, my movement to put a potion down him too, if I can.
Yeah, well,
We'll see how the cure.
I wouldn't say in the round that I would let you do the potion and the Cure Light Wounds. What I would say is, the Cure Light Wounds would take a normal round to stand there and do it, but if you wanted to use the potion, I would allow you to drag him back a bit and use the potion, because what I would say is, you're strong enough, you're dragging him back with one hand. What's your strength? Good, eh?
It's 16.
The way I picture
17.
it is you most of the time when you're getting out that potion and feeding it to him, you only need one hand for that, mostly. So what I'll do is I'll allow like quarter movement. If you're dragging him backwards and pulling a potion out with the other hand, I'll give you like a quarter movement rate to drag him back and still use the potion in the same round. Whereas if you're going to use a Cure Light Wound spell, you're standing there and doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Well, which I do will depend on what. Given we're close to Paulie, I'll be seeing what Paulie does.
All right then.
You don't, but this is the thing, we're rolling initiative at the start of the round. You decide what you're doing. You don't have time to wait and see what everyone else is doing. You don't know what he's doing because he may. Do you know what I mean? His initiative may come after yours, so you've no idea what he's doing potentially.
I've got no idea of what he's doing. But at the moment, I've got to assume that he remains there.
Well, if you can take a glance at my face, I look very sad for Blarg, but at the same time, extremely scared.
I would say it's I can only. I've got an eye on Paulie. I'm sort of thinking of doing the cure.
Okay. So you already have your initiative rolled in because you rolled for Cure Light Wounds last time. So Breed, what are you doing? Remaining in defensive stance?
Not much you can do.
Okay. Darrow we have. Polly, what are you doing this round?
Can I get off a cold shot and still move?
I don't think you get to the called shot and still move. No, the rules for the called shot are something like you have to forego till end of initiative to take your called shot. You get like a +4 on it or something, but you go last in the initiative round in order to do it because you have to. You're taking careful aim. You're like steadying yourself, taking your time, picking your spot. So you go at the end of the round to take a called shot.
All right, no, it's not worth it. I will just move a little bit with my free movement and shoot.
Okay. So you don't need to reroll anything because you get 2 shots per round, or up to. So we've done Polly, Breed, Darrow, Blark. You don't have to do nothing. You are unconscious. Not bleeding out or anything. You're unconscious from poison. You're knocked out. Right. So, Polly, it is you first in round 3.
Okay, I will move just a little bit back closer to Darrow and aim at the scorpion again.
Now, behind you there is a ledge with a drop, remember.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll try to be careful.
Okay, so it's +4 on your attack. +1 from Bless. +1 from the arrow. +2 from being behind it, if you're shooting at the scorpion. And that hits it, yeah, that is a hit.
Yeah!
So it's +1 on the damage.
This one is for Blarg, you bastard!
Minimum damage. Oh well. Still.
Well, I don't like Blarg that
That
much.
scorpion was already injured. It had been bit, and then you critical hit it previously, and then it's just taken another one. So yeah, that scorpion's looking very, very wounded anyway. Now, next it is Breed. And you're not doing anything, you're remaining there in a defensive stance, eh? Mark? Sorry, I don't know if yeah? She's just chilling. Right, so, giant ant worker next. So that was the ant that was up here before. The one that kind of ran away from you, brought you into this room, is still lurking around up here. Where you see more of a slope than a ledge. Do you know what I'm trying to say, yeah? You see how it's kind of steps on the map. We'll picture it natural, but yeah, like more of a slope down. And the ants kind of hovering around there. That's the giant ant worker. Next, it's the warrior ants. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. The second one misses his turn because he has critical fumble last time. So first one. Attacking the scorpion. Misses it. And the third one, because the second one doesn't get an attack.
Ooh.
Oh, critical hit on the scorpion. So, double damage. Ten damage. So that ant took out the scorpion.
Darrow's now can't see too clearly what's going on there.
Yeah, he's busy. But anyway, that scorpion got wiped out. Darrow, you are casting Cure Light Wounds on Blarg, yeah?
Yes, so I will roll a d8.
Yes. It's D8. Isn't it D8 +1 Cure Light Wounds? From the spell?
I think it's just d8.
Mark?
Yeah, it's a D8.
D8, cool. So, Blarg heals 4. Nice.
Thanks, Darrow.
Polly has his second attack this round. Remember to mark
Am
off these
I-
special arrows as you use them. Your turn.
Am I able to haul him back at all further? Now I've cast the spell, that's basically it.
Sorry, you cast the spell rather than use the potion?
Yes.
No, you're not dragging him back if you're casting the spell.
Okay.
So he remains there. So Blarg, all you do this round is you lose that 3 becomes a 2. 1 second.
Countdown on the poison reduces.
Okay. And it's a new round, 4th round. And while you decide what you're doing for the 4th round, I'm going to quickly nip to the bathroom, alright? 2 seconds.
Oh, me too.
Thanks everybody on Twitter for watching. Tammy, I'm glad you're still here. I hope you're enjoying it. Good. I'm glad. If anybody else is out there, I hope you're enjoying the game. I'm not the best dungeon master, but I'm enthusiastic. I enjoy it, so I hope that conveys and that other people do. I know Tammy is. That's cool. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, does anybody want to... Blark, you're doing nothing. Polly, are you using your bow and arrows again?
How you went to the bathroom?
No, I'm back.
Yeah, but how you went?
You went also.
Oh, Javi went. Ah, sorry. Cool. Okay, so skip him for now. Mark, is Breed going to do anything this round?
Oh, she's up. Just got. She's not good. She doesn't have her armor spell on.
Uh-huh.
So she's be forced and rushing in to attack animals to get her.
Okay. So the giant ant. I don't know. Well, we're still doing initiative. So wait. Darrow. Peter, what is Darrow going to do this round?
I'm concerned that ants may attack, so first thing I'll be doing is so I'm going to roll on the assumption that I have something to hit with my axe.
Okay. Go ahead, mate.
But obviously if I don't, that then I has options to do things with potion and
Cross that bridge, yeah? See what
moving
happens.
him, but we'll roll the assumption.
Yeah.
We'll roll on the assumption that I may have the axe to use.
Now, out of game meta for you players, this that scorpion that you just killed, although it's huge, that's like nerfed. That didn't have. It's got the same armor class and stuff, but it definitely doesn't have the same poison as a scorpion that size in the in the monster manual. Still big though.
Yeah,
It's nerfed a
I
little.
think that
You're level 1. I had to nerf that down a little bit. I still wanted it to be huge, so it's just it's still huge. It can hurt you, but it doesn't have the super powerful poison. That thing wanted to kill you in the monster manual, like insta death.
That still works for the stories. Yeah, I killed a giant scorpion level 1. Yeah.
It's a nerf to pick that giant scorpion. Yeah. No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. This is not player knowledge. This is not character knowledge. This is player knowledge. Is that you back, Polly? Javi? Or was that was Sweedo again? I can't tell the difference because I don't see the names. I'm not looking at Discord.
Sorry?
Is Javi back? Was that Javi I was listening to? No. Yes,
Yep.
it is. You're back. Right, so we're all good. So, Polly is shooting arrows this round, Javi, yeah?
Yep.
Breed is defense stance. Darrow is preparing to use his axe. And Black, you will just be doing nothing because you are unconscious. Alright, so, Polly, go ahead and roll an attack. You don't have the +2 this time, but you still have the bless and the arrow modifiers, if you use those arrows.
Okay, I will move just a little bit more and then
Yeah?
attack.
Okay, go ahead, good luck. Hope everybody on Twitch enjoys the show. I'm really proud of the guys, they're great players, making it easier for me as a DM. That is definitely going to hit it, Polly. Now, which one was it? Sorry. 1, 2, or 3?
Does
Top-
any of them look damaged?
You can't tell from there.
Okay then. Did the one that crit the scorpion look a little bit more fearsome, perhaps?
They don't look any different. They all look pretty much the same.
Alright, the middle one.
Okay. 6 damage. An arrow sinks through the outer carapace of the ant's body and crunches into it, striking something deep inside it. Boom, some organ or something. The ant winces and crumples away and gets back up and keeps going. It's mindless. I'll keep going until it dies. But yeah, you hurt it. So Breed isn't doing anything. So it's the other ant, the giant ant worker. Again, this giant ant, he's just shuffling around up here, right? Moving around, but not anywhere of any significance. So we come to the giant ant warriors. Now, they're going to attack 1, 2, 3. So first one, he's going to go under it. Like he's going to stand over Blark. He's going to go straight past Blark and go for Darrow. What I can do is move Blark down there. Nah, I better leave him, right? Okay. So yeah, this ant is going to attack Darrow. Bear with me, I'll roll it. Good luck. Oh, and that's going to hit you, Darrow, right? Okay, so damage. 6 damage, mate.
6 damage. It's the second number is what my hit points is, isn't it?
The green one, yes. And it's linked to your character sheet. So when you change it there, it'll also change your character sheet and vice versa.
Right.
Now the second ant, again ignoring Blark, is going to attack you, Darrow. It's not behind you. I need to move your token around because your token is you're facing Darrow. So this ant isn't behind you and getting a bonus like that. He's going to attack with his bite. Good luck, man. Oh, critical hit. Okay, it's double damage.
And down.
These things do 1d8, so good luck, man. I really hope for a low roll here for you. Really much.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be down.
Please, 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 I want this to be a low roll. I don't want to kill players with crits. Oh, there you go, mate. 2 damage. Don't say I don't love you, Peter. It's all dice. I don't fudge anything. You can see me doing everything in Roll20, so the crits and the fumbles, they're all down in Roll20. But there you go, minimum damage. 2 damage, mate.
The gods are smiling upon you.
The ant, like, gets you with a really good bite, but obviously in, like, a strong, good enforced bit of your armour. So the armour takes most of the brunt of it, and it only gets through a little bit. Alright, and then we have the third ant. Who's seeing that there's two brother ants are already attacking Darrow, is going to skip round for Polly. What's your armor class, Polly? 3. That's a miss. Alright, so that's the end of the turn for the ants. We have Darrow up next, and you are rolled for your axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, man.
I change my mind and take a potion.
Yes. Because it's the initiative, because the speed on that would be less than the axe would be, then it's quick, easy, yes, yeah, no problem. Go ahead. But that's it for the round, no movement. You can do a fight in retreat.
It's 2D.
You can fight in retreat, actually. You could back up and take the potion, but if you're sacrificing your attack, you're not going to get much movement.
Well, I don't want to leave Blur.
Yeah. So the potion, they were 2d6. Yeah. Let you roll it yourself.
So die the roll. Wanting to move to the D. Oh, that's 1d6. And the
luck.
second d6.
There you go. 9. Take 9 hit points back. And that's 1 potion gone. Be sure to track your
I'm a
inventory
bit-
on your character sheet at some point.
Sorry. Close the die roller. Bring up the character sheet. Points have gone up 9.
You can do it on the token as well.
Which-
Like I say, they're connected.
Yeah, but if I'm wanting to change the number of potions,
Ah, right. Yeah. Sorry. My mistake. Of course. Thank you for keeping the character sheet tidy, because I'm not looking at them. I'm trusting you guys to keep them tidy for me. So Harry, that means keeping a track of these magic arrows that Polly's using, and keeping a track of any other arrows that you do use, where I give you the roll to see how many you recover. So if you don't mind,
Yep,
just
I'm on it.
yeah, cool. Thanks, man. So Darrow, that's your round. You take your starts her Tessenjutsu Kata for offense. Right. Takes us to Polly's second shot.
So can I shoot them even though they're this close?
Yes. And you get a bonus for point blank range. Isn't that right for a specialization mark? For that
Yep.
missile
+2.
weapon special, it's a +2 on your attack roll. So you have +4 again.
Okay.
+2 for point blank range from your specialization in missile weapons. +1 from the bless spell. +1 from it being those special arrows from Wrath. But it's not good enough. Chinks off of its armor again. Paching. Shoots away. But it's unused. You can't recover that arrow. Blark, all you do on your turn is I take that 2 goes down to a 1. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's you. So Blark has one more round unconscious. We have another round. Does anybody want to change their action? I see Breed is starting her Tessenjutsu Kata for offense. Do you want to explain that, Mark?
Yeah, basically she's just going to start, what seems like a graceful dance, popping the fan, throwing punches, and just ever slightly moving.
Nice. Polly, what is he going to do this round?
I will just shoot it in the face.
You're going to try to shoot it in the face. Okay. Darrow, what are you going to do this round?
oh, I'm feeling a bit healthier. I'm trying to clobber one of them.
Good luck. And Blark, you're doing nothing again, my friend. So, Polly, yeah, you get to kick off the round for us.
All right then. I will jump a little bit off the ground to like have a better angle on its brain.
You sorry? You're going to jump what? You're going to jump down a level, did you say? Down to here?
No, I mean as I shoot, I will just jump a little bit to have more like a distance between me and the end. As I fall, I will shoot. Just a dumb flip too,
Alright, so you just
for
do
flavor.
just do the trick. Cool, so you're doing like a jump shot to try and get more of an angle down on it as you shoot. That's cool. Flavour. Yep, 100%, go for it. Now, is that your roll? Shit. No, there you go. Critical fumble, right. Roll 1d10, don't get a 1.
Oh, why did I jump?
Don't get a 1, and then it's just a normal fumble. Miss your turn next round. Miss your turn next round. And forfeit your second attack this round. Breed. Mark, Breed is attacking, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out where rants are.
Yep. Again, not enough space for you to get fully behind it to get that bonus. Not quite. Hang on. Nah.
Nope.
So that's a miss. Okay. So again, the ant The ant up here shuffles around a bit, doesn't do anything else beyond that. The 3 warrior ants will go. I have their hit points tracked, so that's cool. I'll go 1, 2, 3 again, top to bottom. So the first one will be attacking Polly. Hits you.
Uh-oh.
For 1 damage. Got lucky there.
These ants are no better than the bunnies that I fight in the forest.
Second one. So that second one down.
That hits me, is it?
That hits you, and it's a critical hit again, mate. So double damage. I hope you get the same good luck you got last time, mate. I really do. That's 2 in a row. Fucking roll 20. 14 damage, mate. That's just enough to put you down. What's your constitution?
Hold on. First of all, the 14 puts me on -1.
Yep.
No,
What you've done there is when you type in -1, it actually takes away 1. So if you now type in -13, it'll change to -1. Yeah. Okay. And
There we are. Now you ask what my constitution was.
Yep. That's your negative hit points.
The character sheet.
Quite high, I think, for yours, eh?
Then my constitution is 15.
So your negative hit points is 15. So that's how many rounds you can go before you die, yeah? So you're on -1. You've got 14 rounds until you die from bleeding out.
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. Right, bear with me a second. I'm just going to add something to your token then. What did you say your constitution was? 15? Yeah? Okay, so... That 3, you can only do single digits. That's 3 is 13, okay? You've got 13 rounds until you would bleed out and die. So Darrow...
Confusing me there.
The snail with the 3 on it, that 3's a 13. I can only put in a single digit there. Roll 20 doesn't allow me to put 2 digits. So that's a counter. So that 3 when it becomes 0 is 10.
Yes.
So that's 13 rounds you have until you would bleed.
I'm confused why it's 3 and not 4.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, your constitution's 14, so that should be a 4. Yes, you're correct, Peter. Sorry.
the token will counter
Yep, you're right.
0 through 9. They don't go beyond 9.
So yes, that says 4 and it's 14, Peter, okay?
Yes.
Third one is seeing that you are downed. Sorry, I'm moving the wrong token. The third one, seeing that you're downed, is going to move and attack Polly.
Yes, I skip. Oh, jeez.
Good luck, Polly. And it misses. That's all the ants for the round. Polly, you have your second shot.
I fumbled, so I don't think I have it.
That's right, you don't have your second shot. Black, I changed that 1 to a 0. So the next round you have an initiative roll, and you're back up in the next round.
Oh, finally.
Right, so it's another round, and again, I just need to nip to the toilet. I'm sorry, I've got a weak bladder. Sometimes I have to go quite often. I've been drinking a lot, and especially with water. So 2 seconds, I'll be back.
So when I see Blark getting up, I will say, Blark, do you have any paper? I want to write my will. We're all gonna die.
What are you doing, Breed, this round? Narrow down.
Quick, Blark, please, just cut my head off. It will be quicker than feeling the ants eating my flesh.
Okay, so Polly, you are attacking with your bow again?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, but I have to skip my turn.
Oh, that's right, yeah, so you're not. So only Breed can do anything this round. Polly, you can do anything else, you just can't attack. You fumbled. So you can administer
like
potions or whatever.
Is there like a dodge action or something of the sort?
No, but you've got...
Can he?
You have a fighting retreat action.
He can do anything.
Yeah, you can do
He
anything.
can do anything else.
Yeah, you can do
Do
anything
the
else.
potion then.
Yeah, so you can do what you mean is a fighting retreat. What you can do to move away without them getting an act of opportunity is you do a fighting retreat. So what you would do potentially is move your token down a bit, like, well, nah, there's one behind you. You would move like that way a little bit. In fact, no, you're not going to be able to retreat and administer a potion to either Darrow or Blark because then you would, because they're there and there. But like I said before, I would let you drag them back like quarter movement rate and administer a potion, because I'd say doing the potion is mostly a one-handed task. I'll give you a little bit of movement dragging somebody back if you want. But obviously you can't move away from them and use the potion.
Okay then, yes. If I administer the potion to Darrow, he would be in fighting condition.
You'll be back unconscious for next round, yeah.
Alright then, I will do that.
Okay, so yeah, roll. So you're doing the potion, so... Right, okay. Breed is doing what this round?
She's over here and
Don't move her just yet, but she's attacking, yeah? Okay.
take that.
Polly, roll the... Sorry, 2 seconds. Polly has to roll heal for Darrow.
The 2d12?
No, it's 2d6. Actually, no, because one healing potion or one healing spell just takes him back up to 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
Some DMs will say the first heal or the first thing takes you back to 0. I'm saying it takes you back to 1. You can't go from -1 to like 6 or 7 hit points in one round. But it'll take him to 1.
Was it the healing potion on you used up, or did you go through my pocket?
I wouldn't dare. I used mine.
I don't think he minds. I think he just means for inventory's sake.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Polly's turn. Breed is attacking. Now, you can potentially get the behind attack on any of those now, Breed. Plenty of movement to do so, and plenty of space. Apart from maybe this one, actually, because of where the ledge is. But nah, yeah, I would say, yeah, even that one, I would let you get. So you can get round to any of them and get the +2 for a rear attack if you wish. And remember, you have +1 for Bless as well. But roll it now because I was still dealing with the... I'll let you do another roll because I was still dealing with the healing before when you rolled that hit. So roll another hit, yeah, and put the +2 on it as well as the +1 from the Bless. Now, with Darrow going unconscious, would that actually stop his spell? Would that mean his Bless spell cancels when he went unconscious? There's a question for you guys. What do you think? What do you think, Mark? Yeah.
No, please say
I'm gonna be...
no,
I'm-
but it's the spell duration is fair. Spell duration
It's
will be
won't,
used
it won't,
up pretty soon.
yeah, it won't have long left, will it? How many rounds is Bless?
just if I'm casting it at my level, I have a feeling it's 6 rounds.
And you cast it in round 1, and we're going into round 6. Is that correct?
6 rounds.
So this will be the yeah. Sorry, Peter. This will be the last round of the spell's effects, the bless spell.
Right. Okay.
But you were healed and restored to 1 hit point in the last round, so you have, you know, the choice of whatever you want to do in this next round.
I roll initiative for taking the potion.
Okay, mate. Now, the taking the potion is a natural action, and for a human-sized creature, that's 3.
So I want to roll an
D10 plus
initiative.
3.
So that's plus 3.
Initiative plus 3. Yeah, that's the speed of taking out a potion. And so that's Darrow this round.
If I'm typing, it's dot D10 or slash D10. What is it over here?
To type it, I think it's /R space D10.
Slash R space 1D10.
Yep, I think.
Plus 1.
Yep.
Plus 3.
Sorry, plus 3. Yeah, that's correct. Oof, unlucky, mate. Right, so what's Polly doing this round, Harvey?
The potion, I'll be lying on the ground.
Polly, what's Polly doing this round?
Shooting as always.
Nice. And
So
Breed,
that was the previous
attacking
round
with the fan
already
again.
finished.
Yeah, we finished the last round, didn't we? We got to Breed.
Okay,
No,
yeah, I get
no,
it.
no, 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 sorry, we're still in.
Right.
Yeah, we're still in this round, aren't we? I'm being silly.
Oh, really?
No, we're not. No, we're in another round. Yeah, we are. Because Black couldn't do anything. Black became conscious. Polly fumbled last round. And used the potion last round. So yeah, sorry, I'm losing track. This is round 6, the last round of the bless spell. So Polly's shooting again. Darrow is going to use a healing spell. Braid, are you using the fans again? Yeah, so you don't need to roll another initiative, Mark. And Blark, you need to roll initiative. Sorry, what is Blark doing this round? He is now conscious and can act.
Okay, finally. I will kill some.
Okay. So I'll delete 2
I
of them.
roll initiative again.
No, I'll delete 1 because you'll have 2.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, okay, not the best roll. So 15 and the speed is 5, eh? So you attack on
7.
15 and 20 this round.
Mm-hmm.
That's everyone, right? Okay, so Polly, you've got your first shot first. This is the last round of Bless. So you still got that +1 on it. And you've got +2 at point blank range. On any of them, you've got +2 at point blank range. So
I want to attack the one that is hitting Darrow.
okay, so that was that one. And you have +4 on your attack, +1 on your damage. Was that? Did you roll the +4? You've missed, unfortunately.
No, I pressed enter by mistake.
Okay, so take 4 off of
But
that.
I don't think it makes a
Yeah,
change, right?
it still doesn't hit it. Okay, Braid, who's attacking with her war fan.
Get her. 1 second.
Same man with the +2, is it, Mark? From behind.
Yep.
Good luck. You just need it now. You're in a bad shape, like.
1 second. 1 second.
See if I can get better music. This has got a. horses and that's not the best.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not going to hit it. Unlucky mark. Right. So the giant ant worker, which is the one above, again, it's just shuffling around up there. It's not doing anything apart from moving around a little bit. We've got 3 ants attacking you guys. Good luck. So from the top first, it's going to be attacking Polly. That's gonna hit you. Have you guys all been remembering the +1? It's +1 armor class with Bless, or is it just +1 attack and +1 saves? It's not
Plus
armor
1
class.
to attack and the save.
Yeah, it's not armor class.
Did you say who that one was attacking?
Polly. 4 damage. The second one is also attacking Polly. Because Darrow's just gotten up. Or is just getting up in this round, in fact. Hasn't really fully recovered yet because his initiative it doesn't go off yet. The other one's going to attack Polly as well. In fact, no, Black. It's going to go for Black.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. So. That's going to hit you. Good luck, here's your damage roll. 5 damage, Black. And the last ant is attacking Polly. And that's going to hit you again. Oof, unlucky, guys. Oh, there you go. Minimum damage. I don't feel so bad now. Now,
We will go for my even on Saturn.
the arrow, you are drinking a potion, right? 2d6.
E6.
Yep. Those were the good ones.
A stoy. That's a good one. Second die.
Boom!
Max health.
Baruchthram has blessed you this time with some luck when you drank that potion, Darrow. Baruchthram was inside that potion, maybe. It's healed you to the best of its ability. So add 12, mate. You're back up to 13. Nice. I'm glad somebody got a nice roll, a nice lucky roll after getting a few bad ones against you and that. That's a good one. Nice roll, Peter. Nice roll, Peter.
Right.
Polly, you have your second attack. Remember, you still have +4. Oh, well, on either of these two you have +4 because they're point blank range. The other one moved away a little bit to attack Blark, so it would only be +2 for the last round of Bless and for the arrows. So +4 on the ones that are attacking you, +2 on the one that's attacking Blark. Unless you want to move and do something else. Well, no, you're not moving into second shot.
Alright, I'll attack the one that I...
Which one?
The one in front of...
Top or bottom? Oh, the one attacking Blark. Sorry, this one.
No, just the one in front of me.
This one.
The one on the right, yeah.
Okay. Good luck. It's not enough. It's not going to do it. Did you add the +4 to that?
Sadly, I did.
Oh, okay. No, that's not enough then. Blark, you have your first attack this round.
Okay. Okay. Do I have a plus something?
You have +1 from Bless.
Okay.
And you didn't hit anything with your left hand axe yet, so it still has +3 on damage when it hits, but this one doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
No. Ah.
So, it's a fumble, so you miss your next turn. You miss the rest of this turn and the next one. Fucking hell, man. I go from good luck to bad luck, guys, eh? Right. Now roll 1d10. Roll 1d10, and you don't want to get a 1. Okay, so it's just a fumble. You lose your attacks this round and next round. So, it is the next round. So the bless spell is gone. The effects of that are no longer. What does everybody want to do this round? You still have the 3 giant ants alive.
It looks like around. There, someone looks really badly injured. It looks like around where I'm back to using my axe.
Okay, so you would be changing your initiative then, so roll for your axe, mate.
The big fighters are back up in action. I'm not back off.
Nice, okay. So, you don't need to roll another initiative mark, because you've still got the same weapon ready. You're just standing defensive, right?
I'm not back up.
Cool, okay. So you don't need to roll anything. Polly, if you're shooting, you don't need to roll anything. Blark, if you're using your axes, you don't need to roll anything. Are you using your axes, Blark?
I'm not. I don't think, because I fumbled.
That's correct. So, keep the same initiative, but you can do other things this round, like, you know, take a potion or whatever, but you can't attack this round. So, we've got Darrow. Darrow is attacking and has rolled. Blark, we don't need to roll. Polly, we don't need to roll. Brave, we don't need to roll. Okay, so we start the round 7. Polly, with your first shot.
I will shoot point blank the one on the right.
Okay, so that is +3 now because the bless spell has worn off. Remember, keep track of those arrows for me, buddy. Oh, mate, did you add your +3 on that?
I did.
Oh, it's just not enough. You need it's armor class 3, so you didn't get it. Again, it bounces off the ant's body and doesn't dig into it. So we have Breed. You are just fighting retreat, yeah, backing away. This ant backs up a little bit and it's out of sight now. Now we have these 3. I'll do them clockwise now because they moved around a bit. So this one first is attacking Blark. Oh, and it's going to hit him.
Oh, fuck.
Oofed. Good luck with the damage roll. 6 damage. The next one is one that's attacking Polly.
Uh-oh.
That's a hit just, eh? 6 damage. The third one is also... Well, nah, the third one now is going to turn his attention to Darrow. Actually, no, he's not. He's not that smart. He's going to keep attacking Polly. Forgive me. Darrow, you're getting a break here. My indecisiveness is giving Darrow the break, and Polly's getting murdered. Hopefully not. Maybe. 5 damage. I believe Polly is now unconscious.
As I go down, I say, "Don't remember me as Polly. Remember me as Polly the Royal."
So not dead, but on the ground, bleeding out, unconscious. What's your constitution?
It's 15.
So, you can go to -15. You're on -3, so you have 12 rounds left to bleed out. I'll add a thing. It says 2 because I can't make it say 12, okay? Now, that was all 3 of the ants attacked. Darrow. You are attacking.
Darrow!
with your great
all,
axe.
all
Right?
over the sheet, it reads, use potion on poorly
Yep,
and
that.
fighting these.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't let you move and do it, but because he's right next to you, I'll let you. Because they're using the potion.
No,
is
no,
quicker.
no, no. I'm calling to breed, saying do that.
Ah, right, okay. And you're attacking still.
Yeah.
Which one?
Is there one more wounded within reach?
Behind you. One by
Yeah,
Blark.
to the right. No,
Yeah,
no, to the right. The one that's attacking Polly, this one, is injured.
That one. So I can work out.
Right.
I can step to that one there. So if I step to there,
You don't need to
it's
step,
the one
really. You want that one?
more I can't see which way the character's facing.
Yeah, yeah. So you want that one?
I want that one. Okay, I'll hit that one then.
Okay, that one's not injured. Or did you say you wanted to go for the one that's more injured?
I wanted to go for a more injured one.
That's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good luck.
Can't see what my facing is. I can't spot where
Got
the
him.
turn me around is.
Nice, I'm glad, Tammy, I'm glad. I just noticed that now. Sorry if you said that ages ago. I'm immersed in being the dungeon master.
So anyway,
Right, so, yeah, plus... What do you have on this? Plus one? No, you don't have any plus on this. Just your what's built into your roll, eh? That's a hit.
that's good enough, isn't it?
That is good enough, mate, yes. Now, I just noticed that the order wasn't correct this time, and I've missed out Polly's second attack, so Polly has a second attack now before...
Polly-
oh no, Polly's unconscious, so it doesn't matter anyway, yeah, okay. Yes, Darryl, roll me some damage, please, mate. Cool, cool, cool. Are you still enjoying it,
Bring
Tammy,
the
yeah?
character up again. Damage. There we are. That's the one.
Oh,
Hopefully, with it being damaged already.
Oh, see, I stepped away for a second and come back to see that damage. Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Peter. GG Darrow, yeah, smashed it to bits, man. Blark, you fumbled, right? You don't have your attacks. So it's at another round, round 8.
but can I drink a potion?
Yes, sorry,
My-
sorry, yes, you can do something else. Sorry, I apologise. There's a lot going on. Sorry, guys.
So 2d6.
Yep. 5. Take
Okay.
5 hit points. Now it's another round. What would everybody like to do? Breed is attacking this time, Mark, yeah?
No, she's gonna try to do an end around to get to.
Alright,
Potion for-
she's going to move around and use a potion. Okay, so I want you to roll another initiative then, so it's D10 plus 3. Okay, Darrow, what's he doing this round? You get your second attack this round if you use your axe.
Yes, so I put one out of action and I'm now going to lob another one.
You hope. What's the weapon speed of your axe is 5, right?
It's 5.
Okay, so Breed is going around to use the potion. Darrow is attacking. Blark, you have your attacks this round. Are you using them or are you doing something else?
Yes.
Okay, Polly is doing nothing. So let me reorder the turns. So Polly, you do nothing except that 12 becomes 11. The giant ant worker, again, it's out of sight, you don't see it. Now it's the 2 giant ant warriors, I'll go from left to right, or clockwise. So the one that's attacking Blark first. Good luck, man, I really don't want everybody to die. I hate when I wipe a whole party out. I hate when that happens.
Would you call it soft?
No, I'm not soft. I will kill you as well, Mark. I've never seen you do a TPK. You are soft. You kill my guys all the time, but my guys are stupid and reckless and brave. So yeah, that ant misses Blark, and the other one that's attacking Polly no longer is because Polly's went down, so he's going to be attacking Darrow.
Who's it attacking then?
It's attacking you, mate. That misses you, eh? That bites into your armor, but not into you. No hit. So that was the 2 ants. Breed, you are moving round, and you're going to give a potion to Polly, right? Yeah? 6. So you've got enough room to move around without getting an attack of opportunity on this ant. So roll 2d12 to administer a potion on Polly. Well, yeah, sorry, 2d6. Ugh, 2d6. Now, it'll still only go up to 1 if you roll as much as 4. It's still, the maximum it'll go up to is 4. But you still have to roll, because they could go up to less. If you only rolled 2, it would still be bleeding out. There you go, he's on 1. Polly is conscious again and can fight on the next round.
When I see Breed feeding me the potion, I say, Mom? Is that you?
Not till next round, but yeah, you do. That's cool. So Breed's turn is over. So Polly, nothing this turn. That would be your second shot, so nothing. Darrow, it is your first attack with your axe. So you've got this one behind you, or this one round a bit. It's only a couple of feet away, so it's not costing you any movement to attack either of them.
Either of them look injured.
No.
Actually,
No, they don't.
either of them look injured.
No.
Mark looks healthy. He's had the potion recently, hasn't he?
Who has Blark? He's had a potion, but he still doesn't look his best at all. So he had a potion, but he clearly needed a couple more. 1 or 2 more.
I still think that probably near one that's near Paulie and Reed is the one to ash first.
That one. Good luck, mate. Nice roll on the healing, by the way, Mark. It's a shame we could only go up to 1. That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Good enough, is it?
That's not good enough. It's armor class 3. Quite a high armor class for a natural armor, but it's because of the, you know, like the chitness kind of armor nature of their bodies. So no, that's not going to be hit. Blark. Now,
These damn ants.
good luck. Don't get another fumble, please. Don't die on Twitch. Remember, you're live on Twitch. Don't die. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm having so much fun. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Okay, so Darrow, you have your second attack. Thank you, Tammy. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. The game's gone brilliant. They've got great players. That's going to do nothing, Darrow. And Blark, it's your first attack back using your axes, so you have only the 2 attacks this round, not the 3 from your specialisation. So this is your second one, and this is your left-hand axe. If this hits, it does have +3 damage.
Okay.
I'm doing well to remember that one. Nope, it's not going to be enough. Oh no, you rolled damage. Sorry, you've rolled the wrong dice.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All good.
So.
My sound level's still okay, Tammy. Me versus it, them versus the background music. Can you hear the background music? Everything's good? No one said otherwise, so I've assumed. The mic's better there. It's no good for gaming, eh? I'm going to move it back for gaming, obviously, but it's better there. The mic is always much closer to me.
Oh no, right.
Oh, perfect, Tammy. Thank you. Always looking after me and checking that shit for me. I appreciate it.
I think that's a miss, isn't it?
That is just a miss, yeah. So, like, you know, the axe takes a bounce off its armour, doesn't get through. So we go into round 9 of the combat.
We're starting our first round for God knows how long, in which all 4 members of the party are up at the start of the round.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. So round 9 of the combat, because you've been fighting since you came in here. You've had 2 fights within the same initiative. We've never, you know what I mean, stopped and started again. So we're into round 9, I believe. Does anybody want to... Breed, you used a potion last time on somebody that was unconscious, so do you want to tell me if you're doing something else, Mark?
What was that?
Are you doing... You used a potion last time, what are you doing this time?
And just making sure no one else is gonna get hurt.
Yep, okay. So, keep your same initiative, that's fine. Thanks, Dammy. Right, okay, so Breed. Polly? You, on your big, with your
do
1
I
hit
have
point?
Yeah, do I have an avenue for running away from the ants?
You could get past, you could get between Breed and the ant, but the ant would get an attack of opportunity there. You could go down there, but there's a drop. A 6-foot drop, so a dexterity check to do it and land on your feet. Or you could, you know, take your time. But if you're taking your time...
I'll just...
Actually, you're going to have to fight and retreat to get away from this one. To there. And then a dex check to get down. Or, if you go this way, you will get an attack of opportunity from this one. And like I say, if you go this way, an attack of opportunity from this one. So you won't get an attack of opportunity if you go this way and down. But you'll need to make a dex check to make it down and stay on your feet.
No, it's okay. I'll just stay in place and drink a potion.
Okay, so you need to change your initiative then. I want you to roll d10 plus 3.
There's a
Plus three.
D10 without the +3. So 9.
Darrow,
It's a 1 blow round.
it's your 1 attack round, yep.
Got no no potions on me. And spell casting takes quite a long time, so I think I'm going to be clobbering and hoping I'm still up to cure someone.
Okay, good luck, Darrow. So Blark, you, if you were to use your axes, this is your specialist round, you would get 3 attacks this round.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what you're going to do, or do you want to do something else?
No. I will.
Okay,
I will kill all the ants.
I'll add a 3rd initiative for you then.
Fortunately, the baddies go first.
That's correct. Now, did I say this was round 9? Yeah, it is, eh?
Yeah.
So the giant ant worker, you don't see that. That's the one that ran away. The giant ant warriors. The first one that we'll do is attacking Black. Misses. Or bites into your armour, doesn't get you. The second one will be attacking Darrow. Ooh, and that is...
Shit.
Yes, that is a hit. For 3 damage. Sorry, for 1 damage. I was reading the wrong thing. The other one hadn't come up. Nice, lucky roll for you there. 1 damage, Darrow. Polly, your turn. You're drinking a potion, right?
I will drink a.
Okay, 2d6, and remember to take it off your sheet for me, please.
There we go. So I get 4 health.
Yes. Up to 5. Breed. Just backing up just a little bit,
Yep.
Okay. Darrow, you have your single attack this round. Hey, good luck, man. Nope. Roll the 5.
Well, lots of attack. Dark.
3 attacks, Blark. Give him to me.
Finally, okay.
You're attacking
If I
this
don't
one for
kill
now,
them
yeah?
now, I deserve to die.
Right, left, right.
I will first attack the one in front of me.
That will definitely be a hit.
Finally!
This is your
Oh my
right
God.
hand. Remember, so no blustering damage. This is your right hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom.
Fuck you. Yeah, and now I will attack.
You'd be pleased to know
Yeah.
that one had exactly 10 hit points, so...
Okay.
Boom. Obliterated. Now, the other one is within what I call 0 movement range, so between multiple attacks you can have up to 5 feet of movement. I allow that. It makes sense, like jumping around, sidestepping or whatever. Mark I know does in his game as well. It makes sense, eh mate? So, you still have 2 attacks. This, your
Okay.
second, would be your left hand, so if this hits, this is the +3 axe. Well, for damage, I mean.
Ah, okay.
Roll the regular roll, but if it's damage... Oh, no. He doesn't have any bonuses on this at all, does he? Nope. Everything's built in. There's no bless spell. Okay, that just misses. Bounces off its armour. But you have your third attack. This will be with your right hand axe again.
Okay. This one has to enter.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
No, that's going to be a miss. So we're on to another round, guys. Round 10. Anybody?
2 attack arrived from me.
2 attacks. Yep. Do you want me to add another one then? Yeah.
Yes, please.
And your weapon speed is 5, right? So
5.
19. Delete Blark's third. Blark, are you using your 2 attacks this round? Yeah.
Yeah.
Breed. Defensive stance. Yeah. And Polly.
I will attack too, but I will use the normal.
You going back to your normal arrows?
Yep.
Okay, and you've kept track of all the ones you shot for me?
Yep, far
Thank-
too many.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Okay. How many have you got left, actually, out of interest?
I have 8 of the golden ones left.
Oh, you've used 12. Okay, so you don't need to re-roll your initiative. Okay, so that's everybody. So, Start.
Which targets that go for?
the one remaining ant isn't doing a morale check. It's hive mind. You know what ants are like. An intelligent monster might have to do a morale check here with only being one left. It's going to... Yeah, okay, I'm going to roll a dice here, boys. 1, 2, 3, clockwise. Blark, Darrow, Holly. It's going to attack Polly. Unlucky Polly. It's going to miss. Polly.
Alright then, I will turn around and say, I'll give you 3 seconds to run, Ant.
And still shoot enemy, yeah? You're not actually going to give it 3 seconds, are you?
No. I'll just shoot it.
Cool. Good luck. Missed. Breed is just taking a defensive stance, Mark, yeah?
Yep.
Darrow, you have your first attack this round. It's looking good for you guys now, eh? Good luck. Nope, it's not enough. Blark, first of two.
Don't worry, guys. I kill it in one hit. Right now.
Nope.
Mm.
Darrow will have a second this round. Good luck, man. Hope you get it and hope you get loads of damage. And Blark, you're second.
Oh my god.
Good luck, man. This thing hasn't been injured, remember. This thing's got full hit points. And these are the bigger ants. You need to be hitting it.
Yeah.
And that will hit it, yes. Roll me some damage. Good luck, man. I want you to get a lot of your...
This is +3, right?
Yeah, this is your left hand. +3 on this damage roll.
Oh, finally. Yeah.
Boom!
Maximum damage.
No, it won't be.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's not. You rolled a 7. Your max damage there would have been 16.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would have came up with a green thing around the thing if it was max damage. Boom. Right, finally I can end combat after 10 or 11 rounds. And guys,
Now, who looks injured?
Polly looks injured. You look injured. Polly and Blark look very injured. You look a bit injured. You know how injured you are, but Polly and Blark look quite injured.
It looks as if I should do a cure light wounds into each of them.
Okay, so roll the...
Polly first.
Okay. Good luck with the roll.
I'm not used to being damaged.
10. What's
So
a 10,
I will
Danny?
say, please
What's
don't
10?
bother with me. Just pray for my soul to get
Are you
to
wanting
heaven.
to roll a 10? It's a D8. Nice roll. That's a good roll, man. That was on Polly, yeah?
Okay, so now, so at this point, Lark obviously looks more injured than Polly, doesn't he?
Definitely, yeah. So Blark adds 6 hit points and Polly adds 7. Polly's done it. Blark, if you add 6 to your guy, is that all your spells for the day as level 1, Darrow? Yeah, and you've used your innate ability.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank.
Now, at this point, as you cast those 2 spells, in your field of vision, at some point in and out, you will see the ant again. The one that ran away, the worker ant, the smaller one that ran away to up here and then kind of went out of sight a bit. You'll see it again. It'll drift away again. But it's letting you know that it's there. But that is 4 hours. That is where we'll stop the game. So just letting you know where we're leaving it. The cliffhanger is they're all dead, but just reminding you that worker ant, he's still hovering around there. So that's where we are.
Whilst we remember, us keeping an eye out, if we can collect some insect heads.
Yeah, you could. Okay, so do you want to? Okay, so as you do that, do you want to move further up into it to extend your field of vision of how much you've seen?
Yes, I will run.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Come here, you fucking ant!
You should see all the map now. Okay.
Does he see? What's that?
Spider?
It's not. No, I've used a dead spider, but it's not exactly as you see. Maybe it's unidentifiable dead remains of something. From that distance, you don't know what it is, but it looks like it's some remains or something. Now, as you get that close to that ant, Blark, as you get that close, that ant will then run down here.
Come, you coward!
But
Are we able to?
sorry, go ahead, Peter.
If it's the only ant around, are we able to? Is there a chance for it to be shot whilst we're still a safe distance away?
Yes.
Ollie.
Can I do a cold shot, perhaps?
Yes, because you're not waiting until the end of an initiative order. That ant, you see that ant is just over there. He's just sitting there.
Okay, then I will take my position to shoot it with a cold shot for its head.
Go for it. So you've got +4. Good luck. That's a hit. Roll your damage. I don't think he gets a damage bonus, does he, Mark? On that cold shot, it's just the +4 to hit, right?
Just a +4 to the attack.
Thank you. Boom. And
Oh my.
right there you go. People on Twitch will see that. That ant's got 8 hit points. So boom, that is enough.
That was great.
Okay.
If it's the only ant alive and there's no other exits,
It's dead now.
you can cautiously look around for loot, particularly a ring,
Yep, okay. So
and hopefully exit.
what I want to know then is who is looking around for loot and in what areas are you looking around for loot? You can see the map and you can clearly see there's 2 areas. The outside area, so it's got the bottom, the left, the right, the top, and there's the inside area. I want to know who's searching where.
I will look there.
Who was that?
Here.
Black. Okay, right. So as... Hang on 2 seconds.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Stay there. As you get to about there...
Uh-oh.
What?
Pray for my soul, guys.
where am I?
didn't hear that.
I didn't say anything. I just pulled a token up from the hidden GM layer to the token layer. Do you see it on the map?
Mm-hmm.
This is where I would say roll initiative, but that's the end of the session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Here.
there.
So from a big pile of, like, you see, there's a big pile of what seems to be debris of organic sort, possibly remains. A big scorpion that had been hiding and camouflaged, however they do it, has sprung up when Blarks come down and come towards it. Another big, huge scorpion, same size as the last one. The last one that poisoned Blark and made him unconscious. Another one of them has sprung up. But we will say there, that's time to roll initiative. So that is session 2, ladies and gentlemen, episode 2. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And thank you, Twitch
Right,
people,
thanks.
for watching so much.
Right. Thank you.